Hi there, namaste. Welcome back to another spiritualistic pick a card reading. Today we are taking a look at messages from your physical body. So we're going to be seeing what messages are stored within your body, inside your 3D vessel, your DNA, that want to come out for you, what your body is trying to currently tell you. So without further ado, please take a deep breath in, drawing your energy to your spine, and exhale, bringing your energy to center. Now, using your intuition, please take a moment to select between groups number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. As always, feel free to pick whichever group or groups you feel the most drawn to, and the timestamps are listed below in the description box. I would be so grateful if you would check out my Etsy shop where I post crystals that I've wrapped, primarily necklaces and other jewelry, as well as my homemade oracle decks, such as this one and more. And also my books that I have published are on there, and they're a little bit less expensive than they are on Barnes & Noble. So I would be grateful if you would check those things out. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so grateful that you are here today, and I will see you at your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I love you with my whole heart, and namaste. Hi there, group number 1. Thank you so much for being here. This is your reading. If you selected the first group, then the card that you selected intuitively is Divine Detour. So this is letting me know that things in your life are weaving behind the scenes. We're going to take a look at what your body wants to tell you, and there's something about twists. I'm immediately hearing supine twists, so you may want to strengthen your back. You might want to do a little bit of binds or twists in your yoga practice or just in your day-to-day life. They are showing me someone who has maybe some knots in their muscles, maybe some things that are twisted. You might find, if you trace through your hands, a few little spots where everything is not quite linear and some things might seem to be overlapped. You're being asked to take a look at these things and understand that what your body is trying to manifest through physical symptoms or physical manifestations right now is the fact that there is something that is waiting for you that is beyond your perception. And they're saying this in a very kind way. Your body wants you to know that there is something that you are preparing for, that you might have an idea of how things are going to go, but really, you don't. They're saying that this is a good thing. It's going to go better than you expect, but that your body is actually helping you to process some things on a physical level so that they don't actually hold up space in your mind, your energy, your emotions, or your spirit. They're saying your body is taking the brunt of it right now, and that it's happening because this is, they're saying, in your comfort zone. So perhaps you, if you have, for example, like a little kink in your neck, it might be where you always used to get a kink in your neck, or it might be something that's easily manageable. Like perhaps it's exactly the symptom that you are the best at taking care of in yourself and or other people. They're saying that this is something that you are easily able to flip around and turn in your favor, but what's happening is your body is actually trying to help you to process some energy that is not taking space in your emotions or your thoughts. And this is a very conscious decision on behalf of your body. They're saying that your body and your subconscious have come together in order to create this. You may be opening up to love. You may be experiencing light and shadow parts of yourself and reassociating what those parts mean to you. There may be aspects of yourself or things that are within your heart chakra, within your past, that you've experienced only in light energies or only in shadow energies. And this is about to come up in a way where these things might be flipped for a little bit. For example, things that you associated with shadow parts of yourself might actually show up in their light attribute, surprising you, and vice versa. If there's something that you are feeling, if you are questioning, trusting something, your body is letting you know that you are processing this so that you can, because it is trustworthy, and vice versa. If there is something that you are super excited about and you are, they're saying, putting all your eggs in one basket, your body is helping you to process something so that you can recenter yourself and recognize that your direction, your focus, and your attention on yourself is important. So your body is trying to draw this attention back to yourself, and they're saying to look at something almost in the exact opposite way that you are right now. But they're drawing attention to the fact that this is through your body, not in your mind and your emotions. So they're saying that you can tackle this in a very physical way. I'm seeing in my mind the sign of Virgo. So this can be significant as well. Wow. Okay. So messages from your body, group number 1. You have the Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. And I'm hearing too good to be true, but they're saying this is not the case. You have Six of Swords and the Hanged Man. Okay. So if there is something that you are inclined to walk away from, they're saying self-fulfilling prophecy, your body is helping you to process this energy behind the scenes. And it's beautiful because it's actually a physical reincarnation of your mind creating your reality without it affecting the situation itself. Your body wants you to pay a little more attention to it when it comes to your routine. They want you to get a little bit more rest and have a little bit more fun. There's something about allowing yourself to let go of obligation and restriction. Your daily routine is being brought to the forefront here, and they're saying that you may have an all or nothing mindset, and you might also feel this manifesting in your body. You might feel all of the pain and then none of the pain. You might feel all of the flexibility and then none of the flexibility, and they want you to pay attention to this. We do have 6 and 12 here, which are of course opposite signs. We have Virgo and Pisces. So this is saying that there's a dynamic between your routine, your rituals, and your healing, and also your creativity, your subconscious, and your expression. So there's something that's going on here where you're being called to transform and see something from the opposite perspective. You're being called to be optimistic and to have faith in an area of life that you either have learned better than, or have grown through. And I'm seeing like a plant growing through the cracks of a sidewalk. This is like the flower coming to full bloom and then looking down and realizing that the sidewalk somehow transformed itself into a lush green pasture, fertile ground. Okay? And I'm noticing here the synchronicities between the numbers. So we have 6 and 12. 12 is twice of 6. So this is Taurus energy here. This is about allowing yourself to experience pleasure, allowing yourself to experience loyalty, allowing yourself to experience luxury and financial abundance, and positive interactions with people, but primarily yourself. And we have 4 and 10 and 6 here, and 6 to 4 is 10, and 10 of Cups is right in the middle of your celebratory energy and your releasing your need to have everything planned, have everything organized, know the way that everything is going to go. Your body and also your spirit guides are coming through, and they're saying that they are stopping you from creating a self-fulfilling prophecy because you do not currently have the sight of how this is supposed to go. They're saying that you are gaining spiritual foresight, but it's from a very cautious and caretaking kind of Cancerian energy here. We have Cancer and Capricorn, which are 2 opposing signs, and we have Virgo and Pisces, which are 2 opposing signs. So these 2 dichotomies could be significant. We have the mother and the father. We have the hermit, and we have the creative, okay? So what's right in the middle here is the number 4 from 6 to 10. And this is saying that something about this can be your relationship with your mother. This can be having a hard shell but a gooey inside. This can be resting, taking care of yourself. This can be finding comfort in your day-to-day life, or even utilizing your intuition. Intuition is coming out strongly, as these are actually the 4 of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac right here. There's a lot of spiritual energy that's going on, and it is permeating through your body. They're showing me like a ripple or like an atomic boom, and they're saying that this is starting in spirit, emanating through your through the layers of your being, from the bliss body to the wisdom body to the thought body to the emotional body, down to your physical body. So your physical body is actually the last piece of the puzzle to emit this energy out. They're saying that you are creating a ripple effect in the lives of those around you that you may not necessarily be seeing. There is a need to go inward and reassess your daily priorities, as well as your ability to communicate. They're saying you are much better than you're giving yourself credit for at something, and also expect some sort of package, offer, delivery, or gift that is entirely unseen to you. This bass clef is standing out to me as well. So bass clefs, of course, bass guitars have 4 strings, and we have the 4 of Wands here. So they're really emphasizing the 4 to the 10. So this is really saying that comfort first and foremost, and of course 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. This is happiness. So there is really, really an emphasis here on either caretaking, a mothery image. I'm also seeing Lilith in my mind's eye. You might want to check out your like Black Moon Lilith in your astrology chart, or just spend some time tuning in with Lilith as well. This is dark feminine energy, okay? They're bringing me to Adam and Eve, but Lilith and Adam first. So that dynamic or that story could have some signs and synchronicities in there for you. I would recommend checking it out. So, okay. Your body wants you to know that things are coming full circle. If you're experiencing something that you've experienced before, you're not. And they are really emphasizing the fact that if you are re-experiencing, say, if you are experiencing something that you think you've experienced before, they're saying expect the outcome to be exactly the opposite to what you once experienced. You might be experiencing a lot of signs and synchronicities in your day-to-day life. They're saying more than usual. They're saying they turned it up a notch, and they're saying that you asked for it, okay? This is from your spirit guides. But your body, your physical body is letting you know that you are filling up each of your chakras. You're overflowing each of the cups for each of your chakras. And through this, things are coming full circle. But because you are healed now, because you are seeing things from a different perspective, you have transmuted, you have alchemized, you have healed all of these energies, spent time with each one of your chakras, things are now coming full circle. You'll start noticing yourself getting apologies that you never believed you would get. You're going to start noticing yourself walking away easily from things that you once thought you would be tied to forever. You're going to recognize an ease in your communication skills. And you're going to find yourself being a lot more comfortable going with the flow. And I'm hearing the song Wind by Cat Stevens. So you are going to be a lot more inclined to go with the flow. But also with this Virgo and Pisces dynamic, they're saying that when you feel that you are lacking routine, you know that's what you need. And when you feel that you are lacking creativity, that is also what you need. So if you are lacking creativity, or if you feel a need, like a creative block or a need to dive into this, try taking another look at your routine, or look at whatever you're looking at from entirely the opposite perspective. Same with your daily routine. They're saying not to be too strict or too loose with yourself, too lackadaisical, I believe is the word. When it comes to your emotions, they want you to speak from your heart a little bit more. And the only major arcana that you've gotten so far is the Hanged Man. So if you, for example, have an aerial hammock, as is shown here, or you do have some sort of, maybe you like practicing headstands or handstands, you have an aerial hammock, or maybe you just like hanging off the side of your bed, they're saying if you physically hang yourself upside down, this will help to drain all of the energy from your toes into your head, all of the blood, and this will actually help to process and literally reverse the cycles that your body is naturally experiencing. This will help bring clarity and guidance, and it will also help relieve any physical symptoms that you're experiencing. Now, your body is asking you to drink more water. They're saying that you might feel hydrated, but notice symptoms as if you're not. There's a reason for this, and they're saying this is because you are bypassing some sort of emotional process because you've already done the work here. But your body's asking you to drink a little bit more water at this time, and if you can add a pranayama or a breath retention practice to your morning routine, this will be very, very helpful. Okay, so dawn and dusk times of the day are highlighted here. So they're saying to pay extra attention to your morning and evening rituals or routines, and allow yourself to be free during the day. So if you have the ability to do this, your body will feel more ease. They want you to take deep breaths and focus on relaxing your muscles, relaxing your tendons, your ligaments, those tiny little like clumps and clots that happen throughout your body, those tiny little knots that can be worked out so easily. They're saying these can be dissolved just by drinking a little more water and focusing on your breath, okay? They really want you to connect to your breath more. If you do a yoga practice, learn which asanas go with inhale, which asanas go with the exhale, and allow your breath and your body to synchronize. This is one of the best things that you can do for your health and for your spiritual development. But of course, we are paying attention to your body today. So I'm going to be pulling some cards for you from the Antique Anatomy Tarot. So, okay, that came out very easily. Messages from your body. Your body is dying to talk to you. And they're saying that you are revitalizing an old energy or revitalizing an energy from the past. Now, however this resonates for your life, your body is trying to let you in on something ahead of time. They're showing me Wall-E and Eva from the movie Wall-E, so there could be synchronicities for you there too. You could be the Eva to someone's Wall-E, you could be the Wall-E to someone's Eva, and they're also showing me the detour here, and they're showing me when they're like floating out in space. There's some sort of isolated isolated incident or isolated moment that your body is trying to call your attention to and allow you to process before or after, well, to process separately from this isolated incident so that you have the full space to be present with loving awareness in that moment. Okay, so you have the World, closing out cycles, and number 21. This is learning, this is uniqueness. We have the Death card with number 13, things going on behind the scenes, death and rebirth, allowing yourself to feel emotional fulfillment, not in the way that you want to, but in a way that you've never felt before, better than what you want, better than your manifestations. We do have the Ace of Wands with the Six of Swords here, interesting. So you could be releasing some sort of preconceived notion about, well, Ace of Wands has to do, this is a phallic card. Okay, so this could have to do with sensuality, sexuality, creativity, or spirituality. For example, you might be exploring a new avenue or seeing some sort of religion or spiritual concept from a different perspective. You could be studying something new. I'm hearing Bhagavad Gita. I'm also hearing Neville Goddard, so that could be significant for you as well. This could also be creative, sensual. This can be emotional, but in a masculine sense, like an activation of emotional energy, right? Sacral chakra. This is masculine embodiment of emotions. And Two of Swords in reverse. This is having to make a decision, but it's in reverse. So this is saying you're not going to need to make a decision that you're thinking about needing to make because it's going to happen for you. It's going to unfold right before your eyes. And I'm hearing the song Right Before My Eyes by Cage the Elephant. So you might have signs in that song for you too. You're saying, right before my eyes, I saw the whole world lose control. The whole world lost control within my mind. Oh my God, the Lovers. Okay. You have the Lovers. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Five of Wands. And you have the Three of Cups. You might be hesitant about letting someone in or letting someone in on something. And your body is trying to release. Why does this want to go here? I'm just going to listen to my intuition on this. No? Yes. Yes. Okay. So your body is trying to let you in on something again before it happens, but your body is trying to let you in on something in a roundabout way, just like you might be trying to let something or someone in a roundabout way. If you've been having a difficult time, they're saying responding to people, reaching out to people. If you've been having a difficult time in your social interactions and it's manifesting in your body, they want you to take another look. They're saying that your spirit guides in your body, your spirit, your higher self has your back so hard right now that if you are not meant to say anything, if you're meant to listen, you will not be able to speak. If you're meant to speak and you're having a hard time listening, you are meant to speak. Spirit is channeling through you, okay? With the Lovers clarifying the World and the Four of Wands, there is some sort of limiting belief that you have released, this is in the past part of the reading, that you have released about either making decisions. I'm hearing ride or die. I'm also hearing make it or break it. This is a choice between two extremes. And of course, the Lovers. I did already mention in this reading, Adam and Lilith. Lilith deciding to be independent, and then Adam and Eve. And this is the Lovers card, which is literally indicative of that story in and of itself. So this has to do with Adam making the choice between Eve and Lilith, but Adam doesn't actually really have that choice. Everything is divinely intervened. So this coming out again is saying that there is a significant decision that you are anticipating needing to make, but you're not going to need to because the choice has already been made. It's already divinely dictated. Your life is already going according to plan. You just have to show up and give yourself a little bit of self-love. Now noticing these are, I'm unsure actually if these are like chrysanthemums or peonies, but both of which indicate, well, chrysanthemums are death and rebirth, and peonies are like heart-centered healing. It's emotional fulfillment, and it's also maternal. So to have this coming over the Four of Wands here, this is saying that you've already released a cycle, and you've dove in so deeply into self-love. Your body is asking you to give it a little bit more attention, a little bit more love. Emotionally and in your mind, your mental health is doing amazing, and they want to commend you. Your body is saying that your mental health is amazing, and they're so proud of how far you've come. So they really wanted me to share that message. Your body is also saying that a lot of the stress that you used to experience because of mental health, because of emotional health, because of spiritual wellness, a lot of this has actually been processed and healed by you already. So you might be experiencing, they're actually saying you might be experiencing placebo symptoms because you're not used to having a healthy mindset in a certain area of life. Because your health, your wellness has increased so much, your fulfillment has increased so much that now it's time for you to experience all of this abundance. And part of this abundance is the lack of something that was causing you pain before. And they're saying that this manifests in your physical body. If you have experienced a chronic injury or 2 or 4 or 12, they want you to pay attention to how these things are doing now. And notice that any emotional pain or any mental pain, any spiritual anguish that went along with these things, they're saying your karma has been cleared. You'll notice a significant healing of these areas of life, and you'll notice an ability, not just an ability, but an opportunity to be able to explore this avenue again. So they're saying that you, with joy, bliss, love potion, this is of course 3 of Cups. This has to do with building something together. This has to do with celebration, just like 4 of Wands, okay? So coming together, they're saying that you have met a great deal of your soul family, and together you have worked towards releasing what doesn't serve you, and there might be a new creative project in your future. Now, this is interesting. They're saying this is all encoded within your body. And if you were to go like centimeter by centimeter down your body, you will be able to intuitively pick up through psychometry whatever is meant for you, whatever's going on. And you'll be able to actually see there might be certain spots where you have little knots or little bumps or little spots that need to get worked out. And you'll notice that you will start seeing or feeling or hearing, however you experience your clair abilities. You will start re-experiencing dreams that you've had, and you'll notice where it's stored in your body. You will see experiences that you've had or experiences that you have not yet had, and you will see them in your body. You will notice mental and emotional situations that you have healed or that are coming up or are relevant right now. And you're being asked to re-explore these, and they're saying that everything, your whole body, is imprinted in your hands. It's also imprinted in your face and imprinted in your feet. You don't need to do an entire full body scan, full body assessment, full body massage, or anything like this in order to get the answers that you seek. Everything in the entire universe is coded, yes, within your whole body, within your DNA, but also within your hands, also within your thumbprint. Every molecule of you has the entire universe in it. So they want you to start small. They want you to be amazed at the amount of information that is so densely packed into your tiny, beautiful, perfect vessel. And your body also wants you to know that it thinks that you can do something, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune here, they're very much emphasizing if there's something that you have been trying to do or wanting to do, you've been putting it off, you don't feel perhaps strong enough, maybe you don't feel financially abundant enough, maybe you don't feel like it's worth it emotionally or whatever. With the Wheel of Fortune here, they're saying that they want you to get the ball rolling in a certain area of life. You will find a lot more ease moving towards this now than you have in the past. They're saying there's a reason for this, and it has to do with creative expression and spiritual enlightenment, okay? So they're saying that you have passed through the karma, you have learned the lesson, and you have gotten back into a flow state. And this is allowing you to release what's within you. They're saying optimistic and positive perspective. Seeing something from a new perspective with the Hanged Man, of course, here, ruled by Pisces. They're saying that this lack of decision might stress you out because you're anticipating making a decision, and you might like to control the outcome of things, or at least see how they're going to go ahead of time. And this is where they're saying check in with your body. Check in with your body. Your body wants you to know that this stress has been relieved from you for a reason, because you can trust yourself to make the right decision, but you don't have to. Your spirit guides have taken care of this for you, and they're saying your body has taken care of this for you as well. They're showing me somebody like covered in like body paint, okay, and they're also showing me somebody who is like doing like sensual dancing or like guiding people through yoga asanas or something like this. Something that your body does or has done has actually helped you to energetically vibrate the highest vibrational outcome for you and all parties involved, and it's been picked up, received, and it's permeating back to you. And so now, as you release these little bits and pieces of energy, you're going to feel more creative. Your sacral chakra is experiencing an awakening and enlightening. You're going to experience more financial abundance. You're going to be experiencing more luck in a lot of areas of life, and you're going to find yourself learning more things that you didn't know you wanted to learn about. You're also going to see yourself exploring and diving into some new things as well, and these are of course stored within your body. You might be picking up on things that you have not yet experienced, and this is coming up because your body wants you to know that there's something that you think is a divine detour, but it's not. But there's a reason that you think it is. And there's something that is not a divine detour, or there's something that is a divine detour and you think that it's permanent. And they're saying that this is the opposite of the case, but you needed to think this, you needed to feel this way in order to blindly, and they're saying holistically, walk the path in order to get to to get somewhere. They're saying that if you had seen things the way that they are, if things were not crossed, and this is important too because the caduceus, the DNA, right, it is all intertwined. It comes together, it goes apart, it comes together, it goes apart. They're saying that if there was no intersection here, you would have had the opportunity to make a decision, and perhaps fear or old patterns would have gotten in the way. So they're saying that because things have crossed, because things are healing, this is allowing for alchemization, energy transmutation, deep cellular and spiritual healing of yourself and any other lives that might be connected to you and your cells. And it's actually allowing you to experience the fullness of spirit, of bliss. They're saying ananda, so of bliss. And it's removed. They're saying it got you out of your own way by allowing you to see something from the opposite perspective. And they're saying that you might be picking up on what this is now, and you might be a little bit confused, and you might feel very hot and very cold about a particular situation, and this is why they want you to pay more attention to your body. Your body is asking you to make some of the changes in your life that you want to see, but they're saying this doesn't have to be drastic. You might want to read Atomic Habits by James Clear. And also with the Three of Cups, we have 6, 3, 10, and 5, okay? So this is saying to me right off the bat that there is something that is no longer holding you back from your past, okay? Your daily routine, who you are, the way that you exist in the present moment, they're saying none of this ever really mattered, and it never will. And so if you are stressed about making the right decision, about having a decision to make, this is exactly why the decision's been taken out of your life. You've completed a cycle, you've put the hard work in, and now they're showing me somebody who is co-creating with the universe. They're manifesting all their desires. They're working super, super hard, and then all of a sudden things just come to us, like to a halt. And then there's like this tornado of energy around them, and your manifestations start coming in. Everything starts coming in, but you're also feeling like you're caught in a little bit of a whirlwind because things seem to be happening to you and at you and for you, and it's beautiful, but you feel not in control. So you're being asked to ground yourself into your body. As you release, you'll find these are the little symptoms, the little pangs, the little twangs, the little knots that are in your body. And you're being asked to let yourself loose a little bit. Have a little bit of fun. Explore that inner child. Okay, with the Five of Swords, this is saying that there is some sort of painful ending, painful communication, or some sort of, they're saying like deceit or lack of trust. That's typically Seven of Swords, but it's coming through. We have 5 and 2 here. That you are expecting or predicting or something like this. But it might be, they're showing me somebody who is, okay, so they're showing me the different definitions, for example, of the Seven of Swords. One is somebody who's being sneaky, deceitful, deceptive, and the other one is somebody who just fought a battle, and they are collecting all of the instruments, all of the weapons that their enemies used against them, and they are actually collecting them and relocating them so that these weapons can never be used again. And they're saying that this definition is more so indicative of what you're experiencing. But if you're just pulling the card, the Seven of Swords, and you're looking at this, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh my gosh, it's deceit. So this is what they want you to see from an opposite perspective. They want you to see that sometimes pain is the most beautiful thing in the world, and sometimes beautiful things are tragic. And they're saying that this is because desire, want, is the root of all suffering. If you want something really, really bad, you'll notice the lack of it. If you have something and you're so happy, you will notice, it's like, whether or not you have something or you want something, you're putting yourself through an emotional, spiritual, and in overthinking, like roller coaster here. So if you really, really want something so bad, you'll notice the lack of it. And if you have something, you'll start noticing that which you don't have, or you might even take it for granted. So this is a beautiful opportunity for you to be grateful for what is you, what is around you, what is within you. And I'm hearing the song by Bob Marley, Judge not before you judge yourself. Judge not if you're not ready for judgment. So they're really saying like they're saying don't judge yourself and don't judge others, because everyone is on a journey, and your body right now is trying to help you process some things, okay? Your body is showing you that everything you want is right before your eyes, and you might be interpreting it as something dangerous, something, I'm hearing fight or flight, something to run away from, something to be on guard against. But they're showing me again the Seven of Swords here with the 2 and the 5 of Swords. And they're saying that everything is happening for you. It's not happening to you, it's not happening at you, it's happening for you. And the more that you can remove yourself from the mental and emotional stakes of the situation, even the spiritual stakes of the situation, they're saying you have a lot of spiritual clarity, and that is what is permeating through your body right now. They want you to really just spend more time in your body. They're showing me somebody like waking up from Savasana and they're wiggling their fingers, wiggling their toes. They want you to be in this like freshly bodily awakened state where you are just so in tune with your body, so bodily aware. They're showing me like a ballerina, someone who is so in tune with their body, where every single ligament is consciously engaged in a certain way. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. We do have death, which is 13, and we do have another 13 here with the 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Emotionally, when it comes to something that's going to fulfill you, there are things that are working out in your favor behind the scenes, and they are showing me, like chronologically, flowers blossoming one after the other, and they're saying that they want you to have a little more patience with certain situations in your life. They don't want you to get ahead of yourself with stress, worry, anguish, emotional roller coasters, and things like this. Because they're actually explaining the fact that, yes, things are happening behind the scenes for you so that you can enjoy what's in front of you. And as soon as one blossom reaches past its full bloom, the other one will start reaching its full bloom. So they really want you to just, they're saying stop, smell the flowers, enjoy it. They're showing me a bumblebee or a bee. Bees are a symbol of enlightenment and attunement, and also of completing a lesson. So you might be seeing bees, you could be seeing 222 a bit, or you could be really tuning in with the air element right now. They want you to ground. They really want you to ground. Go spend some time in nature, or like put your toes in the dirt, something like this. They want you to take it slowly. They're saying if you sit down for yoga asana, or if you sit down for meditation, or if you are trying to work out, they want you to take it slow, you know? Do 5 minutes, do 10 minutes. You don't need to do a whole 2-hour like Ashtanga yoga series 3, although you can, but only if that is what brings you emotional fulfillment and you have the time and the space, and that's what your body is asking you for. I want you to listen to what your body is asking you for. And they're showing me again, like twisting asanas. So like supine twist, or sitting in half lotus and doing little spinal twists, or anything with a bind will be very helpful too. Okay. Also, they want you to strengthen your core and your back. They're saying that this is your solar plexus, and your body might be asking you right now to pay a little more attention to the things that you eat, the way that you treat your abdominal muscles, and the way that you treat your back and your spine. Now, your consciousness, it is in your spine. Your Kundalini is in your spine. God is in your spine. So they want you to pay attention to your spinal health. If you're interested, I do have a yoga class for spinal health. It's super, like, it's 30 minutes and it warms you up and takes you down the whole road. If you're interested, that is on my channel here. But they want you to know that if you focus on your spine, even just for 5 minutes a day, if you wake up, do a couple cat-cows, a couple little spinal rotations, a couple little twists, it will make, they're saying, a whirlwind of a difference. And they said pun intended, because you might feel like you're in a bit of a whirlwind right now. They're saying that this is your manifestations coming through. They're saying that many things get carried by the wind, and the ones that stick to you are the ones that are meant for you. The ones that are blowing past you, don't pay attention to. Merely breathe in the prana that it's carrying, prana vayu, okay? They're showing me here with these hands like this, you could be a Reiki practitioner, you could be like a massage therapist or something, you could also be like, you could make something with your hands. They're also showing me someone doing those like finger stretches as well. So stretching your fingers will help to like resonate throughout your entire body, because as I said earlier, your entire body is imprinted in your hands. You might want to look into like reflexology, Chinese medicine, or the meridians, just so that you can have an extra perspective of what's going on, who, what, when, where, why, and how it's stored in your body, okay? They are saying herbal teas will be very helpful for you at this time, and they really want you to focus on drinking more fluids, drinking more water, more liquids, and more time in meditation. These are the 2 things your body's asking you for the most. And they want you to understand that the pressure's been taken off of you, but you might be feeling anything about that isn't happening in your thoughts and your emotions permeating through your body. So that's why they want you to just take a little bit of time for yourself, take a beat, and Allow yourself to experience things for the way that they are. I'm seeing the words as it is, like on the Bhagavad Gita. You might want to read that if you feel called to, if it resonates with you. Or, let's see what else. Or, like the Tao Te Ching, because this is a beautiful way of explaining that. I think one of the phrases in the Tao Te Ching, I don't have it memorized off the top of my head, but it says that when everyone sees beauty in beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When everyone sees ugliness as ugliness, this in itself is beauty. So and they're saying that is why a decision has been taken off your plate. And that's why things are coming at you and for you and to you. And trust that what is meant for you will stick and what is not will flow through, but nothing that sticks is meant to flow through. So if you're questioning anything, know that if there's something that is sticking or keeps sticking, or it's come into your range, or if it's come onto your radar, it's meant for you. And if it hasn't, it does not deserve your attention. Your attention does not belong there. And either way, your attention belongs on yourself. So do expect some celebratory energy, do expect more emotional fulfillment, do expect the ability to have a great release, whether this is through like a Kundalini awakening, this is through, they're showing me somebody doing, I believe it's a Kapalbhati, the pranayama technique, with your hands, where you reach them above your head and you inhale and you grab the energy down, right? Okay. I could be wrong on the name of that pranayama practice, so if you know it, please drop it in the comment box so that other people can see it and practice it. I think I might post a pranayama video soon. I think that would be helpful. And okay, 122. You could be seeing 12 a lot, 12, 12, 222, 11, 11, 111. This is letting you know that you are on the right track. If you have a thought in your mind and you see 222, you are correct. If you have a curiosity and you see 12, 12, you are stepping into the chapter of that which you're curious about. Things are divinely channeled. Nothing happens on accident. Not even weird manifestations of things throughout your body. So please take a moment to tune in with that. And if you do have even just 5 minutes before you go to bed, or right when you wake up tomorrow morning, or even just right after you're watching this video, even if you want to lay down on your back and just kind of do a little body scan and check in with yourself while you're listening, things like this will be super, super helpful for you. And your body just really, it's saying it misses you. So if there's something that you used to do, or if there's something that really helps you feel connected with your body, or if there's a level of physical awareness you used to have and no longer do, something like this, your body is saying that it misses you and that it's excited to reconnect with your spirit, with your consciousness, with your Shen. So want me to take a look at a couple more cards, so I will pull these before I wrap up. They're saying this is just an extra message for you, okay? So you have the Hanged Man again. So they're really driving home, seeing something from an opposite perspective to what you are right now. And they're saying if there's something that you're going back and forth about, it's that. And if there's something where you're like, if you're positive about something, it's probably not that. If there's something where you are feeling hot and cold about, it's that, okay? They're showing me, even on these two Hangman cards, he is hung upright and she is hung upside down. He doesn't look like he hung himself deliberately, and she looks like she's hanging upside down deliberately. So they're also showing me Thoreau. I went into the woods because I wish to live deliberately, from Walden, okay? So that could be significant for you as well. They're really wanting you to connect with nature, connect with your body, and they're saying that you are seeing through things right now. You are able to see things from a higher perspective, through a creative perspective as well. And they want you to continue doing this. They're saying something that you create that has a clear lens, and you might not notice it until you're looking at it through hindsight, okay? So they want you to create, okay? Okay, so you have the 8 of Swords here. Expect communication and very fast forward movement in a particular situation. Likely this one where this choice is not yours to make, okay? And it seems like it might involve you or your entire life, but it's going to lead you towards happiness and a new birth, new death and rebirth, a new recreation of your life. If you've been looking forward to, for example, calling in manifestations that might have to do with better communication, having some sort of celebratory energy, hitting a certain milestone, reaching financial abundance, calling in soul family, new friends, better relationships with family, connections like this, good luck, all of this stuff, expect this to happen, and expect this to happen soon. You are mirroring directly an energy in your life, and so the more that you call this energy into yourself, the more this energy will come towards you. They're saying when it happens, it's going to happen fast, but it's going to happen in your favor, and in hindsight, you would never have had it any other way. So they want you to actually slow yourself down and be present. That's why your body is actually inducing some of these little things to you, so that when you deal with them, you are learning how to be present, how to be loving, how to be gentle. Okay? And then with the Fool, finally, they're saying, I'm hearing the song Let Her Go by Passenger, I think it is. So they actually want you to have faith. And they're saying that have faith that you can stand on your own 2 feet, but also that you don't have to. So, or alternatively, have faith that you don't need to stand on your own 2 feet, but you absolutely can. They're really bringing balance to my attention here, and I'm noticing that the pinky toe here is kind of like what is it called? Buckled in a little bit. The pinky toe is bowing. So this is saying that when it comes to your connection with your emotions, don't allow yourself to overexpress, overindulge. They're saying you can't communicate anything wrongly, but they would rather you, your body's asking you to create towards yourself, to indulge towards yourself, to communicate with yourself, and to see what comes out there. They're drawing attention to the knees and the shins as well. So you might want to explore that little channel down your shin that connects your calf muscle to your bone. Okay, and they want you to look at that little channel, feel if there are any little bumps or scrapes or anything there, and just gently work them out. Okay, your body, your blood is processing things. It is for cleansing. I'm hearing Nentasu, which is transferring of willpower and Reiki energy. Okay, so they want you to use your mind to heal the body, because they're saying that these are manifestations of your mind that are affecting your body right now. So don't be afraid with that to release, to communicate, to express. Your body wants you not to put any pressure on yourself, because they're saying something about you acting just your authentic self, your natural self. You're acting authentically and almost on autopilot, though consciously. They didn't want me to use autopilot, but they're saying your natural rhythm, your natural flow of things, your natural state is, they're saying legendary, but it's also very healing and awakening, enlightening for others. So allow yourself to be authentic to yourself at all times, as we should always be, but also allow yourself to create when you need to create. Allow yourself to accept with open arms the things that are coming towards you, and have faith that everything's working out in your favor. You might feel that certain things are happening to you and other things are happening for you, and they want you to, your body is asking you to flip the script on what that means to you, because they're saying you worked very hard for all the things that are coming your way, and that you really, really deserve what it is that's coming towards you. And it's all positive. So instead of stressing you out mentally or causing you anxiety emotionally or causing you to overanalyze past lives or future lives or what something means spiritually and where you are in your karmic path and cycles and all of this, they're saying your body is just helping you out a little bit by picking up some of the load. So tune in with your body, see what it wants to say to you, and they're really showing me again that first initial moment after you come out of a deep state of meditation or a very long savasana where you just are really, really deeply in those theta brainwaves, that first moment where you draw your awareness back to your body, that crispness, that death and rebirth, that first moment of clarity where you wiggle your toes, you wiggle your fingers, and you feel yourself coming back into your body. They want you to sit in this energy and try to walk through it throughout your day. And they're saying that this is how you will stay in tune with your spirit and permeate it through your body, and also recycle any of those little things that might be causing you discomfort in your body right now. Anything you might be holding on to will help you to release, because it is a message. It is not a lesson. It is not a difficulty. It is not even a pain or a symptom of something. It is merely a process. And your body loves you so very, very much. It feels like it wants more attention from you, but it is aware that you've been busy lately. They're also saying that if you switch your perspective and you give your body more attention, you will have more time and space for the other things that are causing you not to give that attention to your body. So your body is asking you kindly, gently, politely to slowly and on your own time frame, in your own bandwidth, to reprioritize your body. And only because you deserve it. It's your vessel, and it deserves to be loved just like you do. So self-love and love for your body are one and the same, and they're intertwining these two things. They're showing me again a caduceus and a DNA strand. So know that being off balance, going off your routine, getting off your creative track or anything like this, every path leads you back to home. Every and part of balance is being unbalanced. In order for there to be light, there must also be dark. Okay, so they're saying not to stress yourself out. You haven't been doing anything wrong. You're not missing out on anything. Everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to, and you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your body is just helping you to take the next step and center back into yourself. You're being given an opportunity for things to work for you and around you, and they really just want you to lay in Savasana and find that moment of coming back to your body. And that will make all the difference. So I really hope that this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, group number 1. This is what your body was trying to tell you. I love you so, so much, and I'm so grateful for you being here. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful realm. Namaste. Hi there, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here today. This is a message from your body, and we're going to see what is coming through for you today. I'm going to take a look at the card you selected, but first and foremost, I have a message coming through for you that there is a message, a physical message coming through for you, and your body's reaction is processing it ahead of time. You might be noticing yourself, like your ear ringing, your nose itching, sneezing, and just kind of like a feeling that somebody is either talking about you or thinking about reaching out. You might be picking up on a message coming your way being worded and reworded in several different ways. And I'm getting that it might come to you in a roundabout way, however that's coming through. Your body wants you to know this because they want you to physically prepare in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to leave it there because I think your intuition will be able to pick up on this if it resonates for you, plus it is highly specific. So getting into your actual reading, group 2, I just want to say I'm so grateful for you being here, and I love you with my whole entire heart. So the card that you chose is, okay, extraterrestrial downloads. Okay, so this makes sense. So you can be looking forward to messages. They are saying from 3D situations, but also from like your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, perhaps a higher dimensional consciousness or anything like this. Do expect some sort of downloads at the very least to come through. Your body is creating space right now, and ultimately it is picking up on things that are happening ahead of time. You seem to be very, very magnetic, and you might be feeling a little bit pushed into your masculine energy at this time because there's like such a surplus of things going on. If you are feeling any of your chakras a little more specifically at this time, or if one chakra, particularly any in the masculine centers here, root, sacral, solar plexus, is kind of coming into center stage here, they're saying that there's a reason for this, and it's so that you can actually create space in the higher feminine chakras, your throat, pineal, and crown chakras, so that you're able to actually absorb some of these messages that are coming through. You are going to be getting a lot of downloads, and they want you to be prepared for this. They want you to create space, and that's why they kind of want you to create the physical preparations ahead of time. Okay, so this might look like going out and buying a journal. This can look like doing your eyebrows, trimming your nails. This can also look like getting extra rest, whatever kind of preparations you feel individually drawn towards. Go with the flow, keep the energy low. That's what they're saying, okay? So you might feel a need for extra rest at this time. It is, your body you might be feeling a surplus of energy or the need to take action on something, but you don't know what that something is yet. This is because you are picking up on this energy ahead of time, and your body is preparing itself to experience an increase in energy levels or an increase in, they're saying like the hero's journey, the fool's journey. You might want to check out my book on that. That could be relevant actually for you. The link is in the description box, but ultimately they want you to prepare for your, they're saying like your moment, okay? They're saying like, they're showing me zero to hero. They're showing me Hercules. They're showing me like you making preparations for something big to enter your life. And they're saying that you might be aware that something is entering into your life, and you might feel like whatever this is has already entered. And they're saying that this actually is not the case. Okay, they're saying that there is some sort of situation where you think you've come to the end of the road or something, or you think you need to like trial and error something out. You're trying to figure out something, but they're saying that everything has been figured out for you behind the scenes. Your body is picking up on something that you are yet to experience. Your body is showing you premonitions, okay? So if you're feeling anything I'm hearing that song, are you down, are you down, are you down? So somebody's going to be coming towards you and asking you for a favor. Now this can of course be a higher dimensional consciousness, like being. This can be another collective, right? This can be like, you know, higher collective, like Polaris is coming to mind, Arcturus, Pleiades is coming to mind. This can also be a friend or family member, okay? This can be anybody. This can be somebody who is seeking your guidance, your wisdom, your skill set, or something like this. Somebody's going to be coming towards you and asking if you are down for something, okay? So somebody's going to be asking you to take action. To take action in a certain area of life. Six of Cups, you are on someone's mind very, very heavily. This is coming through very strongly, okay? And again, this can be physical or spiritual, but your body's picking up on this. Now, I want to know why your body is sending this message to you as well, because I'm also simultaneously recording in like ancestral reading right now. So for this to be coming through in the bodily reading is quite interesting. Okay. There is a decision or lack thereof about victory in the heart space. We have, look at this, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Swords coming out, okay? I'm just going to pull from the top here and see what we've got going on, just to kind of get an overlay of the energy and the moon. All right, so there might be some things in the heart chakra that are a little bit dusty. They're trying to come out. 6 of Wands popping out yet again. Let's see what's over here. 10 of Wands, dropping a burden, taking a solo journey, within a little allusion here to the 3 of Swords. Check it out. Strength wanted to pop up. Ace of Wands. All right. 9 of Cups and Justice. 9/11, okay, so this is an emergency situation. This is you recognizing your freedom, your ability to experience freedom or lack thereof, and the fact that you have the autonomy to do whatever it is that you want, and that it's not a losing battle to go after something that you'd like, because something's trying to physically ground. Your body is trying to make you aware of this by asking you to pay attention to the sensations that you are picking up when you are around certain angels, spirits, guides, people, friends, family, situations, projects, things like this. Okay. Your body needs you to breathe. They need you to tune in with the air element right now. They're saying if you are feeling a little bit heavy, they want you to find lightness in your life wherever you can. This can be turning on all the lights, even in the middle of the day. Of course, be eco-friendly, you know, get those happy little eco-friendly light bulbs if you can, or spend a little more time in the sun. If it's windy, if it's breezy, go outside. Practice your pranayama, your breathing exercises. They want you to focus on breathing through your chest. Now, of course, there are several different ways to practice your breath work. You can lift your soft palate, you can drag it down to your diaphragm, you can take a full body breath, you can create space in a certain body part, but they really want you to focus on expanding your heart, this space in your heart chakra right now. Your body is trying to prepare you for this. There's something that is grounding into your physical realm that they're saying there might be some dusty corners in your heart chakra where you kind of have a sneak peek as to what is to come. And because of this, it's causing either a little bit of stress or anxiety or lack of a decision making, or there's something that you're going back and forth about. Your body is feeling and experiencing symptoms of this hot and cold energy. So they want you to tune into air and cold. And I just felt this like interesting little like a little blockage in my throat chakra, okay? And the moon does have to do with like hidden emotions, and where I felt it was like right in my collarbone there. So it's right in between the heart and throat chakra. So this is the channel that's opening up for you, but they want you to focus on the heart, okay? I'm getting that you're going to be listening to something that's going to create understanding, freedom, and almost make your decision for you. You may have messages in the first group as well. Okay, there could be something about mintaka, red hair, tapestries, blankets, or like the full moon could be significant. I'm also seeing so something about routine or lack thereof, something about finding balance between celebration and love. This is like sacral emotions and heart emotions, okay? They're drawing my attention again to balancing your chakras. Please take a moment, if you already do, or even if you don't, please take an extra moment to pay attention to your chakras and just balance them out. It will help you a lot more than you feel like it will right now. Even if you already did this today, add it one more time into your day. And if this isn't something that you regularly practice, it's extra beneficial for you to be practicing or starting this practice right now. Okay. The moon is Piscean energy, okay? And the 4 of Wands is kind of Sagittarian energy a little bit. It's kind of Cancer and Sagittarius, right? So there is an indication here that there is a dynamic where something is soft on the outside and like kind of crusty on the inside. And there's like a mirror to this that's soft on the inside and kind of crusty or hard on the outside. And the High Priestess popping out is saying that you already know what this is that we're talking about here. Your intuition's been leading the way, and they actually want me to place this on top of the Four of Wands, okay? So you're being given an opportunity. They're saying you're being given information so that you can make a decision with the Two of Wands, but they're saying that it is your free will that is the decision maker here. Now, why is your body telling you this? You're okay, it's because you're very in tune with the spiritual realms, particularly right now, okay? So this is why they're asking you to focus your energy on your heart center, because you are very spiritual, and you're getting ready to be very action oriented, and you're very much in your spirit, in your feminine, in your astral realms right now, okay? The heart center, Anahata, ruled by air. This is the channel that is the link between masculine and feminine energy. So they want you to tune your energy in here and allow yourself to balance out fully. They're saying that if the feminine was one side of the scale and the masculine was the other side of the scale, the heart chakra is the access point in the middle. So they want you to focus on that and balance everything out, okay? I'm seeing 22, so expect something that you have realized already to be activated in the physical realms very soon. They're saying you're releasing some sort of stress when it comes to maybe social anxiety or being alone, okay? Or the need to be alone or the need to be more healed or something. We have the Three of Wands, which came out as an illusion kind of before. There's an illusion that you have to do something on your own, but you don't. There is some sort of energy that wants to collaborate with you, connect with you, or help you through something. And again, this can be an ancestor, a spirit guide, an angel. This can be a friend, a family member. Take it how it resonates for your particular situation. But there's definitely an external energy here that you are picking up on, which is why your body might be experiencing some symptoms that are different from usual. They want you to center yourself towards unconditional love and self-love. They want you to practice a little extra self-love at this time. I am a bit curious as to why, well, I know okay. Your body is aware of the fact that your body is saying it has been giving you the benefit of the doubt in a couple areas lately. Maybe you have a very strong mental practice or very strong spiritual practice, and you might be manifesting better health. You might be manifesting like better looks, clearer skin, or more hydration or something like this without putting the actual tangible work in. Your body is saying that it's happy to give you the benefit of the doubt, but it would appreciate if you would take the physical action required to care for it just a little bit better, okay? They see that you have a lot going on, and it wants you to feel more comfortable expressing who you are in the ways that you feel comfortable expressing yourself. Okay, there's something here about self-expression that's coming out. Maybe this is, I'm hearing the word frivolous, okay? So maybe you like to express yourself in a frivolous way, okay? Maybe you are a dancer. Maybe you wear super bright colors. Maybe you use funny words. I'm hearing someone say like "ussy" like at the end of a word, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to be quirky. Add some more self-love into your practice, and that includes your body, okay? Your body wants you to know that it needs more water, but it's doing all right where it is, but it could use a little bit more water, and it wants you to spend more time in the feminine side of your masculine energy, meaning the receptive side of action. So allow people to do things for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? Your body is saying that there are some things that you are releasing when it comes to a foundation that has left your life, and it's being replaced with something bigger and better, and you are starting to learn how to maneuver this. You're learning how to alchemize certain things in your life, and as you fall into alchemy, you are healing a little bit more, okay? You're experiencing more of the goodness in life. You're seeing things transform in front of your eyes, and because of this, your body's picking up on a little bit of anxiety. It's getting more clarity, it's setting firmer boundaries, and it's also very action-oriented. So here's an emphasis again on the air energy. Draw it back to your heart, okay? Draw it to your heart, breathe through your chest. Expand your lungs, and they're also saying to, as you breathe, as you inhale, expand not only the front of your chest, but actually expand into your back. Instead of trying to, pump up or inhale and increase the front of your body, try to press this into the back and, press your spine against the ground or against the wall or just against your spine in general, okay? I'm going to use the Antique Anatomy Tarot. Group number 2 is body. What do you want them to know? We're drawing attention to the nose. They're saying your nose is beautiful, but also pay attention to the airflow of your nostrils. You might want to practice that pranayama technique where you close one nostril and breathe through the other and then switch back and forth. This activates both sides of your brain, okay? So if you close the right nostril, it it sends blood flow and air to the left hemisphere of your brain, and vice versa. If you close the left nostril, it sends air to the right hemisphere of your brain. So they're saying you can balance out your brain's chemistry just by this breathing technique. So they want you to take a look at this and practice this a little bit, okay? Also, your nose represents your spine. So you might be able to see If you have little bumps in your spine or like little knots, or you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, you can track this in your nose, and vice versa as well. So they're saying that as an addition to your spine, you can always track your nose to see little things in your health that you wouldn't notice before. Okay. Same with the back of your thumb. All right, this is your spine, your nose, this will be your spine, and of course your physical vertebrae. All right, your whole body is encoded everywhere. All right, Antique Anatomy says you are creating something new. You're being given the opportunity to embrace a new chapter of your life. And we have 2 of Pentacles on top of the 2 of Swords here. Decisions, but we have 222. This is things happening for you, not to you, not at you, but your body really wants you to know that when it comes to balancing your masculine and feminine energies, you're doing a great job at putting yourself first. And I know that your body just said that they want you to do this a little bit more, and they want you to practice extreme self-love at this time. They're saying that there is something that's coming in very, very fast. Look at this: communication, travel, opportunities. And as this happens, you're going to be able to reap the benefits of all the hard work that you've done. So don't be afraid to add a little bit more gusto, a little bit more oomph into your self-care practice, into the things that you're doing right now. They're saying the devil's in the details, okay? And this can mean literally like focus on the details, but not hyper-fixated. Let go of perfectionism, okay? And you do have the 5 of Wands, which came out earlier kind of in the baby read. So, don't be afraid of doing anything wrong. Don't be afraid of expressing yourself wrong. Here we have this orange and green duality again, emotions in the sacral versus emotions in the heart, okay? So we have a balanced emotional state versus a masculine emotional state. And of course, the feminine is third eye pineal. This is where we overthink, okay? So when you're more tuned into your feminine energy, you have more of a perspective of things that comes from your higher self, your soul, with all of your wisdom, all of your knowledge that you've accumulated throughout all of your lives, everywhere that you've been, all that you've learned, okay? You have access to everything that has ever existed and ever will exist. When you are in your sacral energy, you have access to everything that you are currently feeling in your physical body. This is your connection to your senses. This is your connection to your sensuality, to your creativity, to your want, your desires, your pleasure, and when it comes to creating something in the physical realm. This is also the chakra that rules the Empress energy, okay? So this is number 3. So it's kind of this sacral, solar plexus, and intuitive pineal gland kind of energy here. You are birthing something. You're creating something into existence. Now, this might be new love, a new spirit guide, a new angel, but there's also a decision here about grounding something or communicating grounding something, okay? Your intuition is kind of going crazy about communication or some sort of, I'm hearing like needle in a haystack energy, okay? So there's something here where your rational mind, and your physical desires are they're balancing each other out, but they're holding extreme opposites. So you're being called again to draw this to your heart center and reevaluate, they're saying reevaluate how you feel. Not just in your body and not just in your spirit. They're saying that you have maybe the ability to be a bit too detached, which is beautiful in a spiritual sense, or the ability to be a bit too attached, which is beautiful in a physical sense. But balancing these things out by practicing your air, your breathing, opening up your heart chakra, doing this work, it will help you to unearth all that is hidden and also have an increase in energy, because we do have a full moon here and 2 balanced scales. Wolves could be significant as well. Also tattoos, wolf tattoos, or just, like dogs perhaps. So 7 is Libra. This is the exertion of Venusian energy. So 7 has to do with your relationships. It has to do with divine timing. It has to do with exertion, of putting energy out when it comes to not yourself, but to others, okay? This is not quite yet humanitarian. It's not quite yet friendships, but it is the relationships in your life in a very general sense. So when it comes to this, with the moon, this is a 9, finding freedom in your relationships. This is allowing people to be in your life within your boundaries, without shutting them out. This is also allowing yourself to be individualized and free within a group. It's both dualities here. 5 of Rods. There is something here that's going on that's a change in your spiritual vision, okay? There might be a few different timelines you are stepping in between right now, and with the star, that's why you're being called to reassess the way that you feel, what it is that your being truly wants. They want you to find the balance point between your higher knowledge, your higher self, and your physical body and what your person wants. They're saying there might be a bit of a conflict between what your spirit wants for you and what your person, yourself, wants for you. And so with the star, they're saying to, as you balance this energy, your body is drawing in more friends. They're drawing in more opportunities to help others. They're drawing in more a little bit more detachment and a little bit more spiritual realization and healing for you. We have the Five of Cups. You're being encouraged to let go of something, Five of Coins, that wasn't really serving you, or something that made you feel either alone or isolated. Or Five of Coins, the term is like left out in the cold, because on this deck there's like a little boy who's like literally in snow, and he's trying to pick up a coin and he gets locked out of his house. Okay, so an energy that's literally like identical to this. It might be stressing you out a little bit. You might be afraid of being like isolated out of a group. You might be afraid of exerting your individuality too much. There's something that you might want, it might go against the grain, or vice versa. There's something that you want that goes towards the grain and you're being pushed towards nonconformity or something like this. Traditionalism is coming out a lot. So is passion. There's a reason why you're so passionate about a particular situation. With Queen of Wands in reverse and the Page of Wands, they're saying that there is an evolution that didn't take place. And they're also showing me like Lake Shrine, like the self-realization center in Los Angeles. So that could be significant for some of you. I'm also seeing Lakshmi and prosperity, okay? There's something here that is trying to prosper, and there are some obstacles that are being removed behind the scenes, okay? They're showing me a lotus flower, and they're saying that some things, not to let your head get in the way, because you are not meant to change your mind or the way that you feel about a particular situation, okay? Your spiritual knowledge and your physical experience is there for a reason. You're meant to find the common thread between the two, okay? So as your spirit grounds into your body with this information, and your body gives you this information that reaches you up to spirit, that's why you're meant to draw this back to the heart center, okay? So it might help you to wear some green, to tune in with Jupiter a little bit, and also to tune in with particularly Libran Venusian energy, okay? I'm seeing 777. You could be seeing this a lot. We do have Six of Swords here, which indicates that there is some sort of maybe verbal conflict, or maybe some sort of like small disagreement. We have 4 and then 6, but we have IVVI, okay? Ivy by Frank Ocean could be significant, could have messages for you in there. There's something that you want to experiment with, or something that's on your mind, and you know there's a reason, but there's some sort of blockage in your heart where you are knowing that something is going to help you out if you dive towards it, but your heart is having a difficult time getting you there. That's where the passion comes in, okay? So your spirit and your body are working as a team. So whatever's going on in your body, if you feel like it's not aligning with your spirit, it's because it does align with your heart. And vice versa, if there's something that's going on with your spirit and it doesn't align with your body, that's because it aligns with something that's going on in your heart. So you're being asked to take a heart-centered approach and lens towards whatever this is. And I know that they're really like drilling this message in, but it's because it's so true. So you have the Eight of Swords, okay? So we have 8 of Swords and 8 of Wands. Something's going to happen very, very quickly. And if you're picking up on something ahead of time, it's because it's literally happening so fast. These cells are recycling. They're processing themselves so very quickly that your body is picking up on it. And it's causing you to experience maybe these symptoms. This can be a little bit of anxiety. I'm hearing social anxiety. I'm hearing introversion. I'm hearing quick movement. The need to prepare and get things ready. I'm hearing nesting as well. You could be like nesting in certain areas of your life, maybe like getting ahead on your work, or really cleaning your house, or spring cleaning, things like this, tuning up your body, little things. You're preparing for something that's coming in because you're picking up on it intuitively through your body, okay? This is called clairsentience. You did get the extraterrestrial downloads card, so you do probably know this. You are being asked right now to tune into not only your body, but your angel spirits and guides, and they're kind of saying that you've been listening to your body more because you are more inclined towards your spirit. Because of this, you drew this awareness and drew your energy into your body, but because of the one extreme or the other kind of energy going on right now, they're saying it might have you feeling a little bit confused, a little bit dizzy, or a little bit of a whirlwind. We do have the Two of Swords and the Two of Coins, which does indicate trying to make a decision, or balancing things out, or feeling torn between two things, having some kind of choice to make, okay? And they're saying that the choice is to let go of the need to know, let go of the need to decide, let go of just detach, continue to detach from the way that your body feels. And when it comes to what your spirit is telling you, just accept it as truth and tune in with the way that you feel about it, because they want you to focus on the way that you feel. Because the why, is this the way you feel, is what they're trying to draw your attention to. Okay, so why do you feel that little I don't know, why do you feel that little kink in your neck? Why do you have this little pain in your hip? Why? Is it because you did an action? Is it because you feel a certain way? There will always be a mental a mental, physical, and spiritual manifestation and emotional of whatever it is that you are experiencing. So they're saying that if something is affecting your spirit, you can tune into it through your body. If something's affecting your body, you can tune into it emotionally. You can tune into it mentally. If something's affecting your mental health, you can tune into it with your body or with your spirit. You don't have to take the most direct approach every single time. Some things are difficult to process, and they're saying that this isn't going to be difficult as you think to tune into and recycle, but they want you to be aware that it needs to be done. Okay, and they're saying this with love, and they're saying you're actually going to quite enjoy diving into this energy, but you're kind of picking up on some things that are making you either super excited or super hesitant or kind of both. Okay, so they might want you to rediscover what is making you feel this way. Okay, there's something about speed that keeps coming up, speed and travel or distance. Okay, the Four of Wands, of course, is like union. Okay, this is the 1111 card if you resonate with that. They are saying that there's a wish or manifestation that's coming through, especially with the star. There's a lot of healing work that you've already done, and that's why you might not want to dive into this, because you're like, oh, I don't want to do any more healing. I thought I was healed. And they're saying, yeah, this is true. But the situation is bringing up more things. The more that you walk through life, the more energy you absorb, and the more that you absorb, the more that you process, because just as you absorb, you also electrify. Okay, we are electromagnetic. You do have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups, so do expect communication with, this can be, again, angel, spirit, guide, family, friend, stranger. Do expect some sort of very, very significant, spiritual, passionate, and creative communication. Okay, this is going to happen, again, very, very quickly. They're really emphasizing sooner than you think, okay? And also Lake Shrine is coming up again. So Yogananda Paramahansa could be significant for you. I'm also seeing the book Holy Science by Swami Sri Yukteswar. You might want to give that one a read to help you understand the kind of the vibration that synchronizes the physics with the spirituality, okay? Because there are interpretations of spirituality, but they all come from like the laws of physics. And same with physics, like it can all be described spiritually. There are different interpretations, but not really. The way that you feel, they're saying the way that you feel about something and the way that something is might not be the same thing, and that is why a lot of astrological predictions could be off, or that is also why a lot of readings could be not quite hitting the nail on the head, because there is always a rational, practical approach. But the more that you allow yourself to, I guess, individualize a particular energy, or the more that you allow yourself to overthink, or the more that you allow yourself to guesstimate instead of having the actual tactical information, this is when you're going to stress yourself out. This is when you're going to miss the mark. And they're saying that you are not doing any of this, but you're identifying it around you. And there's a reason that this is going on around you, so that you can see the precision that's within you. So they want you to tune back in with this part of yourself, knowing that you are as sharp and on point as an arrow hitting a bullseye. And with this faith that you've learned to accrue in yourself, I want you to look at the way that you're feeling and notice intuitively the actions that you're being taken, that you're being pushed to prepare for yourself for, okay? And with this, they want you to be aware that something is coming. They don't want you to stress out about it. They want you to feel your way through it. They're saying follow your heart. Just continue following your heart. Expect communication. Expect some trial and error to be going on, and expect a little bit of extra energy. Like I keep seeing passion. We had the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, we had the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We have extra and extraterrestrial, so definitely something that's extra, a little bit passionate, a little bit like they're saying like 12 out of 10 is what they're saying. So I'm also hearing the song 10 out of 10 by Rex Orange County, so some of those lyrics could be significant to you, or the situation that is approaching you at the same time. This could be the lesson that you're learning as well. And after all, I guess it all depends upon the people you choose and where you're from. There's a lot of truth and a lot of non-truth to that statement. Both. Entirely. So there's kind of that perfect duality there. Okay, so they want you to center into the way that you feel. Not just who you are or the way you present yourself, but the way that you feel. They're saying you don't need to share this, although you can. But they're saying that you have a safe space inside of you, and they want you to reapproach that and allow it to permeate to the outside of you. And this will allow others to feel more comfortable around you as well. And as soon as you unlock this, things will start moving. So up until that point, they're saying you really don't need to pick up intuitively on what your body's trying to prepare you for, but allow yourself to go through the motions. If you feel like you're on autopilot, or like there are a couple other things you need to tie up loose ends about, they want you to pay attention to this, and with or without knowing the reason why, they just want you to follow. Okay, they're showing me Law of Attraction, they're showing me Melchizedek, and they're also showing me Neville Goddard. Okay, they're also showing me the book The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. So Your manifestations are coming in, and they're showing me somebody talking to the wind, becoming the wind, okay, the boy who became the wind. So that could be significant for you as well. I'm also hearing the song The Wind by Cat Stevens. I literally think that song came out in the last reading, so there might be messages for you in group number 1 too. They want you to, I'm hearing from Oliver, you know that song, Consider Yourself? So they want you to make yourself at home within and inside yourself. They want you to make little preparations around your home to make it more homey, to make you comfortable. They're saying expect to welcome guests. I don't know what that means. This can mean a lot of different things, but expect to welcome guests. Your intuition will fill in the rest. Haha, that rhymes. I'm also hearing the Emily Dickinson poem, Hope is a Thing with Feathers, that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never rests at all. I hear it in the strangest land and I hear it in the farthest land and on the strangest sea. Pardon if that's wrong, but never in extremity. It asked a drop of me. It asked a thing of me. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so there are definitely messages for you there. It's like no one's asking anything of you, but you are asking yourself to have hope in a particular situation. You might be out rationalizing yourself. You might be out feeling yourself. So retune in, allow those things to balance out. You're feeling a little bit of hot and cold energy. This is because you are polarizing something. Okay, when you have a positive and a negative energy field and they kind of come together, there is this like dissolution of the energy in between before they magnetize and they stick together. All right, you're being called to electrify your heart to more strongly release this. Okay, your exhales are very important right now. Exhale, let go of energy. But in order to exhale, you have to inhale, but inhale to your heart so that you have this continual flow of energy going on. As you have this cycle going on, they want you to expand this energy, and this heart will permeate to the rest of your chakras, to the rest of your channels. They're saying from there you'll know what to do because the situation will already be like getting to move on. You'll already be more than halfway there, okay? So there's something going on that you are picking up on. Your body is trying to tell you about this because they're saying that you're experiencing something almost oppositely physically to what you're experiencing spiritually. So they're saying tune into your heart. Also, if you resonate with having breasts, or even if you're a person and you have a chest, there we go. Tune in with this area of your body. You might notice some things going on. Maybe you have like a tattoo there. Maybe you have some pimples there. Maybe you're feeling a little extra cold. Maybe you're feeling like better posture, something like this. Tune in with that area of your body too. It's also ruled by Cancer, okay? So Cancer in your chart could be significant, Cancerian people, or even just the moon. Check out the lunar phases as well. The moon card here is attuned with Pisces, and we did get a lot of Wands energy, so expect an increase in your creativity at this time. I want you to be careful about what it is that you are putting your energy to. And I'm seeing a dog again, so dogs could be significant as well. Loyalty is coming up. Same with the song Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar. I said I'm geeked and I'm fired up. Okay, and we have the Four of Wands. Expect some sort of communication about a celebration, or expect some sort of celebration that leads to communication, something like this. They're saying they have one more message for you directly from your body. Okay, they're showing me tantra. Okay, they're showing me manifestation through like sex magic and things like this. They're also showing me money. Okay, so the devil with the Five of Swords. Okay, don't tell yourself that you don't have enough. You need to be in the vibration that you do have enough. There's an energy that's around you that wants what you have, or wants you to give. Yeah, it wants what you have, okay? And it is seeing your strength through your feminine energy, your ability to magnetize. And so it's trying to be in your direct realm. They just want you to pick up on this. There might be some changes going on in your physical life that you don't necessarily understand why things are shifting in this way, why these people are showing up, why certain people are leaving, why you're putting a pause on certain situations. It is because this energy is going to go right past you, right through you. Six of Wands is another, what's a card of victory? Oh, Six of Swords, my bad. So, yeah, there's definitely... Okay, there's an energy here that is going to try to tell you that you're not enough, or you're not smart enough, or something about your communication is wrong. If there's a situation in your life that is testing your throat chakra, know that your throat chakra is being closed and opened at particular times in particular ways for a particular reason, okay? We do have 1556. Okay, so this is saying that things are happening the way that they're supposed to, and allow yourself to be a little more proactive towards yourself and a little bit less active towards others, okay? They're saying give more of that attention you want to give to others towards yourself. I'm also hearing Low by Flo Rida. I don't really know why. Shawty had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, maybe something about the way that you dress. Okay, your self-expression, the way that you express yourself, maybe individually or however this is coming out again. So don't ever change the way that you express yourself. Don't try to fit a mold. Don't try to fit somebody else's mold. Don't. I'm hearing the phrase, don't shrink yourself so that other people can swallow you. They can choke. Okay? Which is a little bit harsh, but they want you to tune into the way that you feel about yourself, the way that you feel about your expression, the way that you feel about these situations. And they're saying that, they're showing me at the end of the Mother Teresa prayer where they're saying, and it was never between you and them anyway. It was never between you and them. It was between you and God anyway. So that's what they want you to tune into. Everything's a reflection of yourself. If there's something around you, there's something within you. Positive, negative, neutral, feeling, polarizing, whatever. So they want you to be aware of the fact that there's a positive and negative charge that are coming together and creating some sort of realchemization, transmutation, transfiguration within your being, within your life. So expect a lot of big changes to come up very, very quickly. And a lot of things are going to come up that that are expecting communication from you, or that involve communication, and then also that require confidence of you, or that test your confidence or your communication skills a little bit. So when you are feeling a little bit like these two chakras, right, sandwiching the heart chakra, right, your throat and your solar plexus, okay, they want you to pay attention to these, and they want you to maintain your default setting. They want you to maintain your baseline, keep them balanced, because the not issue, but the repolarization is happening in your heart. Okay, so when things pop up, they're most likely to pop up in the two chakras right next to this. So watch out for things that require or deal with matters of the throat chakra, and things that deal with matters of the solar plexus chakra. That is not what's going on. What's going on is something moving towards you very passionately, very quickly. Number 7, again, through faith, through detachment, through something that is spiritually meant for you, something that is balanced and has a full awareness of who you are, what you're meant to do, and how to balance masculine and feminine energy and come towards you appropriately and correctly. Okay, I'm hearing come correct or don't come at all. That's how this energy is coming towards you. The Chariot is ruled by Cancerian energy, so this indicates maternal energy. This can be a feminine energy. It can be regardless of whether it's a man or a woman or a non-binary person or anything like that. It's a feminine energy that's coming towards you, whether it's the default setting of the person or it's just that day. There's a feminine energy coming towards you, Cancerian, so it's homey, it's cozy, it wants you to feel comfortable, it wants you to feel taken care of, it wants you to feel protected, provided for, and it wants you to feel nurtured, okay? We did have the Empress and the Chariot coming out, okay? Expect an offer that is a little bit bigger than you were expecting, so this can be somebody like saying that they want, for example, to create something with you. This can be a project, this can be a person, this can be a pet, this can be a home, this can be literally anything, okay? But expect something or someone coming towards you wanting to create something with you. They're saying expect guests in your home. They're really drawing that home, and any preparations you feel called to make, particularly involving your home or your body, they want you to just go through the motions and get the things done, because your spirit is trying to show you the higher perspective of what's going on, but the physical life that you need to walk through in order to like ground that energy or balance it out in your heart chakra, you're still going to need to walk through some of these things that have your body on alert and have your spirit saying the opposite. So while you're still walking through this path, they're saying almost follow your default settings, follow your little bit of autopilot, because it's your intuition, it's your spirits, your guides, and your body already knows what to do. It's picking up on your intuition in ways that it's picking up on your masculine center intuitions, like your gut feeling, your body's feelings, your body's autopilot, because your cells have everything it needs encoded into it, okay? And your physical intuition, your pineal gland, your faith, your connection to spirit, your connection to God, your connection to yourself, your self-expression. There are some things that are like changing and they're switching and they're flowing. So that's why tune into your heart and follow your body's autopilot right now, because it's trying to show you something that your intuition's not picking up on, and vice versa, okay? So these kind of things are meeting in the middle. They're meeting halfway. And I'm hearing that song, I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Okay, I wish I knew you wanted me. Okay, so this can be, I'm getting that this might be like a group of people, okay, that might be like sussing you out or checking you out, or maybe you have like a following on social media, or maybe you have like a new group of friends, or this could be like your family, or maybe this is even like a group of new spirit guides, or even a collective consciousness, higher dimensional consciousness. Maybe you've been trying to tap into, say, Arcturus for a long time, but you weren't really like fitting the bill, you weren't like matching with the energy. You are being attuned to match with the energy you're meant to match with, or to dissolve the part of you that resonates with that, or vice versa, okay? I want you to focus on yourself. Trust that things are being alchemized and prepared and vibrationally attuned behind the scenes and in other situations that this might involve. They want you to focus on yourself, follow your body's little autopilot, and don't listen to the little devil birdie on your shoulder that's telling you like BS or telling you not to feel good about yourself or whatever it is. If people are extra argumentative at this time, just take a little bit of space from them. It's not a permanent situation. It is temporary. They want to let you know this, especially if it comes to your public image, your job, your father, or even like your mother, a parental figure, essentially, or something that has to do with work. Okay. So if there's anything like this going on, know that this is a blessing that's coming into your life, and the shadow energies that are around you, trying to kind of sneak up into this energy before it manifests for you, because it's going to be very positive. So people who are not as spiritually attuned are more inclined to pick up on something accidentally, okay, and then start some shit that doesn't even really align with them, but you're not in that energy, which is why some things might be popping off around you instead of inside you, okay? So just focus on yourself a little bit, reel it in. We have the Sun, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so expect your manifestations to be coming in. This is wish fulfillment. This is super happy. You're going to be celebrated. This is huge energy here. You're going to be celebrated with a group of people about your ability to love, your ability to be intuitive, your ability to perhaps be very beautiful. Maybe you're a model. You're going to have like that time to shine, or maybe everyone's going to be telling you how pretty you are. Maybe everyone's going to be telling you how kind you are. Queen of Cups, how big of a heart you have, how much they appreciate your unconditional love. She's also highly intuitive. She's a mother. Maybe how good of a mother you are, how on point your intuition is, whatever this is, whatever you do. Maybe it's all of the above. Go you, get it. This is yet to come. Something that you've been waiting for, maybe validation about, but hasn't come in the physical realm. When you release the need for that, it's going to come right in, okay? You have the Three of Coins, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, your body is picking up on things, and there's a reason it's being hidden from your intuition. So this kind of came up earlier a couple times, and so they're saying that communication is meant to come your way. You're not meant to do the communicating, you're meant to receive the communicating. So that is why you're going to be asked to... You might have an opportunity to select something that's either or, but expect the communication about this to come to you, and at this point you will have balanced out these energies within yourself, so you're going to know already which path to take, because you're going to have faith in what you're feeling, and also fertility, okay? So this is definitely the connection between your pineal gland, your sacral chakra, and your heart chakra, okay? These three are attuning themselves to each other, and I'm seeing them all like ascending or turning gold, okay? So this can be exactly what's happening to you in your energy field right now. This is why your body's picking up on it a little bit. Maybe your body's feeling more intuitive than normal. Maybe your intuition is feeling more grounded than normal. So they kind of want you to repolarize these energies, but they also want you to pay attention to exactly what's going on, okay? Your body has a lot more messages for you than you think that it does, and you're a master of reading what it is that it's trying to say, okay? You just have to have the faith that what you're picking up on is correct, because it is. Do expect communication to come towards you. We got literally every single communication card in the deck. We got every single card of celebration and coming together as a group in the deck. And we did get a lot of major arcana, particularly involving feminine energy, divine feminine energy, birthing something new and creating something. And we had a lot of 55s too. So we do expect some big changes coming into your life. They're going to be activations of realizations you've already had, which means you're going to see it coming. I saw 104 on the recording time, which is letting me know that everything that's going on within and around you is divinely guided. You are protected by your angels at this time. The date that I'm recording this is 111, and I saw 111 on the recording time. So make a wish. Things are going to happen in your favor. And expect yourself to be realizing the things that are going to happen before they do, and expect a new surplus of your intuition when it comes through your body. For example, if you're clairvoyant, you're going to start picking up on clairsentience. If you're clairaudient, maybe you'll start picking up on psychometry. Okay, so things like this. Expect your intuition to be coming to you in different ways than you're used to, but it's also going to show you how strong you really are at picking up and deciphering these messages, all right? Anything that's trying to get in your way or kind of like steer you off path a little bit, they want you to just like ignore, because it's going to like leave itself, cleanse itself, or reapproach in the correct energy later. So they want you to not pay mind to anything around you that is not in your highest interest, like immediately and obviously, okay? If there's space somewhere, it's meant to be there. If there's not, it's also not, okay? I'm seeing 202, that could be significant. You could be seeing 202, 22, 222, 1111, okay? 1010 as well. That's all I have for you today. I hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. This was actually really interesting because your body is highly, highly intuitive. You might be very bodily aware. You could be, like I said, like a dancer or a yogi or an aerialist or a gymnast. I don't know. So with that being said, this was a message from your body. I hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. And I love you so, so much. I hope you have Have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful realm, and it would help me so much if you would like, comment, and subscribe on this video if it resonated at all. It helps me so much, and I love what I do, so it helps me to keep doing it. So thank you so much. I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. Namaste. Hello, my beautiful, amazing, and perfect friends of group number 3. Thank you so much for being here today. I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. Okay, done gushing over you and your perfection. Okay, you chose group number 3, and of course, this is a message from your body. This is Make Your Own Path. So the card that you chose is very indicative of the fact that you are taking control of your life in a certain area, particularly as it pertains to your physical body, or they're saying your vessel. Okay, so this might be where you are stepping into like a form of energetic alignment with your body. Perhaps where your physical body is, your energetic being is now aligning with, or vice versa. You are utilizing your energy, your faith, your divine connection to embody something. And your body is actually saying thank you and good job for something. So this is really interesting. With Make Your Own Path, you could be like taking something up a notch when it comes to your perhaps yoga practice, your qigong, your energy work, or even just exercise in general. You could also be getting into something new or starting something new again. Now, you do have green and blue. There's something here that indicates that you might be bringing to the forefront. Now, this is interesting because they're showing me somebody bringing something to someone else's awareness. Okay, so you might be doing this where you are showing people perhaps the ashtangas, the 8 limbs of yoga, instead of just yoga, like yin or something, like it's more than stretching. You might be teaching somebody qigong, but instead of just seeing it as a martial art, you're seeing it as energy work. There's something where you have the ethereal blueprint to something that exists, and you are not only practicing this, but you are helping other people to recognize and understand this as well. This is beautiful. And with Make Your Own Path, they're saying that there may have been a little bit of a struggle when it comes to reaching this point. They're saying, they're showing me someone like on the rocker and then off the rocker and then just kind of getting into it and getting back off to it. And then they're showing me a caduceus or a DNA strand. Okay, this is letting me know that you are meant to stray a little bit so that you can come back together, and you'll stray a little bit and come back together. And then you'll recognize and understand that after a while, it's no longer straying, but it is actually increasing the energy field of you and then drawing it back together. Okay, in sovereignty, in more of a dense energy of light and whatever this is. Until then, you're in a releasing pattern and then a sovereign pattern, releasing and sovereignty. And so in between, when you finally hit this activation point where you're now just expanding and then creating a densely packed version of this expansion, and then you are increasing and adding more light and more love and more nutrients, like energetic nutrients, physical nutrients, okay, to your being. And with Make Your Own Path, this is really, really indicating that you are not only forging your own path, showing up for yourself, but you're also allowing yourself to communicate freely in a way that maybe you haven't before or haven't in a long time. This is beautiful because it's really showing that you are allowing yourself to bring light to a particular energy, bring light to a topic, to a subject, or to the truth behind something. And this is beautiful because there's kind of a dualistic meaning here. You are bringing light as in bringing awareness, right? But you're also bringing light as in actual, like, light, right? This can be like through your crystalline DNA, through your healing journey. This is actually bringing light versus darkness, right? But at the end of the day, they are two things to be transcended and transmuted. But you are bringing light, drawing awareness, drawing activation and ascension to a particular area of your life, which means that you've likely been through this journey. Now, whether this is you picking up the weights again, or you getting on your yoga mat in a more serious way, whether you're transferring from like yin or hatha practice to ashtanga, or you're adding like a new element to your physical body's practice, okay, which is beautiful. And again, practice makes they want me to say practice makes better. Okay, practice does make perfect because you're perfect. But they are also indicating that you have, with this blue also indicates the air element, okay, which rules not only the heart, but also the pineal chakra, okay? So this is indicating that, the throat chakra, heart and throat, of course. But this is kind of indicating that you are cleansing your mind. You are allowing yourself to listen to your body, and you're noticing that maybe subconsciously you were listening to your body when you were giving yourself a break. And you're listening to your body when you show up a little bit more. You're listening to your body when you do those extra, 10 squats, or pay attention to your skincare, or when you change the type of yoga that you're doing, or when you see yoga as what it is, which is connection to source, which is the definition of yoga, instead of just something to stretch or exercise or create a community, which it is that as well. They're also drawing me to Kriya Yoga as well. They're saying that if you have, now this might only be for some of you, but if you have been initiated recently into Kriya Yoga, or if this is something that you have been thinking about, they're giving you the green light. They're saying the time is, for some of you, the time is right now. And for a little bit of you, the time is very soon, very quickly approaching. And they want you to become aware of this. And they want you to do it when it's most comfortable for you to step into this, okay? Mind, body, spirit, finances, all right? So that, of course, will only be for some of you. If you resonate with Kriya Yoga, there's a reason that it's popping up on your path, first and foremost, okay? With Make Your Own Path, there is an indication that you are here to create something new. And because of this, you might be feeling a little bit like not connected to one particular practice, but feeling the need to wind them all together. And by you doing this, you're actually meant to create something new. You're meant to forge your own path, but your body is saying thank you, because even while you were thinking you weren't taking the best care of your body, you still were, because you were still tapped into your body. You were tapped into what you needed, and you were intuitively following what you needed to do. If you needed more rest, if you needed to lift a little bit heavier, if you needed to show up on your mat an extra time a day, if you needed to take a week and meditate and do yoga, whatever this is, or take a week and not meditate and not do yoga and ground yourself and spiral into life. They're saying that this was intuitively guided and that you've done an amazing job at not being hard on yourself with your physical effort or lack thereof. And they're saying that now, the time that you are balancing everything out, your body is so excited to see what comes next. And there's also like a little energy of the future that's coming through as well, saying that you won't be able to wait to see what your body's going to be able to do. Now, this might be like you achieving your goal in a particular area, okay? And they're saying that this is going to just stumble upon you. You won't even realize you surpassed this goal because you're enjoying the process and you're not goal-oriented. And so your body wants to thank you for this, because something about this shift between enjoying the process and striving for goals or milestones is exactly what made the difference here. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, indicating that you have clarity on this now. A message from group number 3's body, please. I'm going to pull from this Light Seers Oracle deck and then from the Antique Anatomy Tarot. Okay, so message from group 3's body. Please, can I get some flying cards from the body? Enough said. You want me to pull from the bottom on this? So I shall listen. And they're saying take reversals. And I think, look, all of these are reversed. They're saying either all of them are reversed or none of them are reversed. So I'm going to pull them not reversed okay. I'm just going to see the message. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the Magician. Oh, okay, hey. You're definitely taking control of something here. But it's like not control like a grippy kind of energy. It's control as far as conscious creation. Okay, this is tuning in with source, with divine will. And like this is you tuning in with source and saying, source, I would like to meditate. What should I meditate on? And then you are divinely inspired with the answer. This is source. I would like to eat. What nutrients do I need? What is my body craving? What do I need? What will fulfill me the most? Mind, body, spirit. What is on my highest vibrational timeline? And this is what you're following. And your body is drawing awareness to this. And they're saying that there are a lot of physical changes in your life that are coming towards you very quickly. You're starting to notice the beginning of these things, but as you step through this doorway, you're going to notice that you have a lot more going on, but you're going to be able to handle these energies a lot easier, because they're showing me somebody who is waking up and they have a routine and it's difficult and they just have to kind of drag themselves through it. And then they're showing me somebody else who is like you, but in a different timeline or a different, after like a wave of energy passes or a certain transit or something. They're showing me you waking up and not following the routine for the sake of having a routine, but instead you are waking up and you feel like if you follow your flow and your energetic sovereignty and you are on your highest vibrational timeline and you're listening to your intuition, then not only are you following that routine, but you have so much more time and space, and they're saying purity as well, in order to surpass all of these goals that you would have set before. And not only are you getting everything done, but you have more space for more in your life, for more projects, more opportunities, more time to play, okay? More time to create social circles, more time to enjoy yourself, spend time with loved ones, more time to travel, more money as well. And more time to manifest, or an easier time manifesting, and more of a clear vision about what you're manifesting and why. Are drawing my attention to your intention. That is what's changed here, and your body wants to thank you for that. They're saying that if you are going to start stretching, or if you've been stretching or anything like this, they're saying expect an increase in your flexibility very quickly. They're showing me, how do I explain this? Like, you're going to hit a particular, you're going to stretch past a certain point, and then once you hit that point, you're going to just like, woo, crack open. They're showing me like a rubber band, like snapping back, okay? So if there's something that you used to be able to do, or if you used to be in a particular shape, they're saying you're going to be able to snap back quite easily, whether this is with strength or flexibility. They're drawing my attention really to flexibility, and they're showing me somebody doing like yoga nidrasana, okay? And take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, of course. And they're also showing me pearls as well. So the month of June could be significant for you, as well as the zodiac sign of Cancer, or also just the ocean at this time could be significant. Check out the moon in your chart also. They are drawing your awareness to the fact that everything is connected, and the more that you meditate, the more your body will be flexible. The more that you stretch, the more that your mind will be at ease. The more that you lift weights, the stronger your energetic field will be. Everything very literally computes and translates across other areas of your life, and you are not only aware of this, but you are in practice of this. And your body is saying, they just keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being you, thank you for listening, thank you for showing up. And it's not about striving for a particular goal, it's not about looking a certain way or being able to lift a certain amount or being so flexible or keeping up with the Joneses or anything like this. You are showing up for your own soul's mission, for your DNA. You are allowing your DNA, your crystalline blueprint, you're allowing your crystalline blueprint within your DNA to dissolve in a way that it permeates outward. And this is leading your actions. This connection to divine source is directly what is channeling your actions for you. It's like your actions, even when it comes to your body, when it comes to the food that you're eating, when it comes to the actions that you're taking, the people you're hanging out with, the steps you're taking when you take a walk around the block, this is all channeled through source. And your body notices this difference. And they're saying that you're back to it, but instead of you figuring out how to do it, now it's second nature because you remember. You remember because you've practiced in this life. You remember because you had that connection in other lifetimes. And they're showing me the word ascended master. So you might resonate with being an ascended master. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Or with the magician, you could just be awakening or ascending for the first time now. And as you ascend for the first time in this life, you'll notice that your physical body is connected with, yes, of course, all of your chakras in a very physical way, but also with the zodiac signs. But primarily, you'll be drawing a lot of attention to your solar plexus chakra and your crown chakra. Okay, they want you to be aware of this, and they want you to know that this is natural, this is normal, this is a part of the ascension process. Because as you draw from your highest self, from your connection to source, and you also draw from your sense of self, the person that you are, the character within the character within your vessel. As you're channeling your higher source, you're going to notice a strengthening of your solar plexus, and you're going to notice a strengthening of your faith, and you're going to notice that these all intertwine. So usually the first places that people ascend, they'll have a pineal awakening, and then they will ascend in their solar plexus chakra, okay? And normally it'll bounce to their crown chakra, then they'll drop down to the root, they'll experience an awakening between their sacral chakra, and then their heart and throat chakra channel right there will open up, and then they'll have an opportunity to listen more to their intuition as it becomes cleansed, okay, by the crown chakra, this new faith, as you're restructuring your physical blueprint of your life. And then all the energy draws to your heart center, the balance between the masculine and the feminine, and you're able to create a new center. Okay, they're saying that this is the journey, this is the path, this is the fool's journey, this is the hero's journey, this is 3.14159265, and it's trackable. Okay, they want you to be aware of the fact that you are as conscious as you are also on autopilot, and this is because there's a blueprint that you're following, and so your body is thanking you for allowing yourself to go with the flow, or to flow in general if you are rolling out a yoga mat. They're also showing me somebody doing like ecstatic dancing, which if any of y'all are in California and you want to go to ecstatic dance with me every other Friday, let me know. I'm there for it. Anyway, so there is 10 and 8 coming out here. So this is the completion of a cycle. This is also indicative of Saturnian and Capricorn energy, but this is positive, okay? So, which of course, this is releasing all shadow from your being. Okay, this is releasing all insecurity. This is releasing all all shadow aspects of all of the chakras. Okay, I was gonna go through them, but I think we're past that. with the Ten of Pentacles, there's an indication too that you have put in the work. You do the work. You have been doing the work for many years now, where you're saying, how would I be proud of myself in 5 years? What should I do today? And that was kind of your mindset. But now you're a few years down the line. You listen to your body when you needed a rest. You listen to your body when you needed to show up a little bit more. And now you're at this place where it's no longer goal oriented. And they keep drawing me back to this, bringing it full circle. And they're saying that when you release this, you have this expansion and awakening in your sacral chakra that then triggers your heart. So this is where you're at, okay? And with the Eight of Wands, this is opening up past lives for you, because 8 indicates the soul star chakra, which is ruled by the color pink, okay? And it's also where we tap into our blueprint, okay? Our Akashic records and the ethereal template, okay? So as we tune into this, you're going to notice that you have more opportunities to travel. Your dreams will become stronger. You might notice that your conscious and subconscious mind are merging into one, okay? Dolores Cannon is coming up. You might want to look into her work. Or just her in general. And with that kind of as a tangent, hypnotherapy is coming up, past life regression is coming up. So if you resonate with any of these or it's sparking your interest, just, do whatever you feel called to in that area. Eight of Wands, okay, so this does indicate, typically, this is a message coming through. This is communication. This is quick movement. This is travel. 8, this is Scorpio. This is Pluto. This is sex, death, transformation. This is shared inheritance. This is getting to the bottom of things. This is also creating something that is on an endless loop. You think you're creating something, but at the end of the day, it never was not there. And Wands, this is creative. This is spiritual. This is sensual. Okay, so Wands is fire energy, of course. So we have 8 of fire. Your fire has never been able to be put out, and it's only enhancing more. They're showing me a spark, and you tended to the spark. You added kindling, you added food, you added nutrients to your body, you added energy work to your being, to your vessel, you added information to your brain. You added all these different pieces, 8 of these wands, in order to create from a little spark into a big bonfire. And now this bonfire is now able to spark the matches of other people. And a lot of this is coming through your body, because they're saying that your physical body is so in tune with your consciousness, with your mind, with your with all of your brain. And they're saying anahata to me too. You're moving through your heart. They are also saying that you have, because of this fire, okay, you're noticing an expansion in your solar plexus, but they do want me to let you know that you could be with fire. Fire is, of course, the solar plexus, and heart, anahata, is air, okay? So as you have fire coming up to air, you can be careful a little bit with this channel, but it might be, just notice, be careful with fire and air, because that does create like a larger fire, an explosion, and this is good. You want to tend to this. But if you have extra fire and you feel it coming up through your heart or even your throat, okay, this can manifest physically as like acid reflux or anger or frustration or chest pain or things like this. Not like serious chest pain, but you'll feel fire, right? You'll feel heat. You'll feel heat-related symptoms, okay? Especially like little things in your eyesight too, but that's only if it's like super crazy. That's like 10 out of 10 symptoms, okay? But this is just letting you know that you can store this energy in your solar plexus, and you want to tend to this fire. But the more that you are tending to your fire, the more that you're tending to your heat, the more you'll be able to tune in with your collective consciousness, however that resonates with for you, because I felt a need to say that, okay? So if you resonate with another collective, or if you are just tapped into a collective beyond the Earth's collective, or you're just super tapped into the human collective, which kind of seems like you're a leader, okay, not a follower, so I would not go for that option immediately. There's an indication here that there's a lot of attention to grounding your spiritual flame, okay? And when we have fire and we have earth, okay, this can create lava, okay? But this lava, it feels like it's cleansed, it feels like it's purified, it feels like Vesta, like the spiritual flame, like Reiki master teacher level energy healing, okay? Crystalline DNA, crystalline structure, crystal healing light, okay? And with the Magician here, this is indicating that you are very much well aware of yourself. We have 1. This is ruled by Aries. This is ruled by Mars, okay? We have a lot of fire coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Of course, we have Mars, the Sun, and Jupiter, okay? So this is saying that there's a lot of luck coming your way, a lot of abundance. I'm also hearing Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshvara, Guru Sakshat, Page of Pentacles, Param Brahma, to Knight of Pentacles, okay? 7 of Wands, literally the phrase Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, and we have the Sun. Look at the Devil popping out right underneath the Fool and the 4 of Swords here, okay? So there's an energy, that you've cleansed out, okay? And this is the illusion of the Devil, okay? This is the illusion, because the Devil is ruled by Capricorn, okay? And you have Capricornian energy coming out here, but it's in its highest light, okay? So you are now recognizing that there are light and dark attributes to every single energy that exists. Okay, I'm hearing this phrase like I love religion, but I wish it came with a little bit less trauma, a little less like okay, sorry, let me start over. I love religion, but I wish it came with a little less trauma and a little less drama. Okay, so there's like, I don't know why that phrase was coming through, but it's like this illusion. Okay, elusive energy. Okay, Maya, physical illusion. That's Sanskrit. Okay, this is being cleansed, or it has been cleansed from your energy. You are stepping into. They keep saying energetic sovereignty, stepping into truth. The reason this is coming through your body is because they're saying your body is where you began this journey, and as you took this journey inwards, it's now permeating back outwards. So now your energy field is almost the opposite. It's flowing in the opposite direction as it was before, but at the same time, it was always meant to meet in the middle like this. And they're showing me on this 8, if you turn it sideways, you have what? You have the shape of a torus, okay, which is what? It's an electromagnetic field, okay? So you might be getting into sacred geometry, you could be getting into quantum physics, quantum mechanics, or even just, I don't know, yeah, geometry in general could be significant for you. They're saying okay, so you're going to have an opportunity, again, this is coming up, to take several opportunities in your life. They're saying that there might be 1 or 2 that you might feel like you want to pass up or kind of gloss over, and they're saying it doesn't really matter. You will have enough energy to handle all of these projects. And the reason that you needed to, they're saying hermit mode, the reason you might have needed to go within initially is because you needed to find your own wisdom. You needed to draw it from your own source, because you can read. You can have as many external sources as you want. You can learn from every religion. You can learn everything that science has explored. You can learn everyone else's channeled messages, and you can read as many tarot cards as you want. You can practice yoga as often as you want, whatever, follow all the asanas. Even they're saying pratyahara to me too. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Because it's once you surpass, okay, yama, the 8 limbs of yoga, right? Okay, so once you surpass yama and niyama and asana and pranayama, you get to where? Pratyahara. Okay, this is withdrawal of the senses. This is focused meditation. This is when you are no longer using your 5 senses. You are using your 1 sense, and that is your being. And from there, you connect deeper, you connect internally. You have focused attention on a certain point, and then you withdraw your senses. From your withdrawal of senses, you find a connection point from the source, and you have a clear channel. From that clear channel, you are able to step into your bliss body, and you are source, and this is Christ consciousness. This is you being an ascended master, and this energy has now been found and practiced within you, and it is now coming out through your body. So now the way that you move is a little bit different. The way that you look is a little bit different. Your financial abundance, your material realm is a little bit different. You're saying it might feel like you switched timelines, and in a lot of ways you have, but yourself is a timeline that switched, and everything around you is almost making way for your energetic change. Okay, you're going to be noticing also, this is kind of a message coming up for some of you, you're going to be notice people treating you differently. People are going to start treating you with a lot more respect. They're going to be communicating with you a lot more transparently, and they're going to be asking for your guidance. Okay, you might not see this coming, or who. Okay, and they're showing me 10, 8, 1, so we have 10 and then 9. 10, 9, 8, and then 8 minus 1 is 7. So there's kind of this duality here. What are you trying to say, Spirit? Sorry, let me just channel through me really quick so I can pop this message out, and I'll pull the rest of the cards. Okay. They're trying to point out to you that you've completed a lot of cycles, and people are able to see your new sense of freedom and optimism in a way that perhaps they never thought they would be able to see come from you due to your specific path, your specific journey, or things that they've specifically experienced you go through. There are going to be people who might have seen you at your worst, at your lowest, go through difficult things, or just who are able to actually see from a bird's eye view the things that made you who you are. And a lot of these things might not be things that people easily get to or get through, okay? With this coming up, they are seeing your sense of freedom, your sense of success, your sense of education. Okay, maybe you have gone back to school, maybe you've educated yourself, maybe you've learned a lot of languages, maybe you've turned into a teacher, or simultaneously you're in a, like they're saying again, Guru Brahma. So you are a teacher that is starting something. You might be starting a wave of something. You could be creating something. Either way, you have eyes on you, okay? So these energies want to transform themselves. They want to follow in your pattern, but they see where you came from and where you got to, and they are noticing that there is a path there, and they didn't realize that there was a path to walk, and they're noticing that there are several options of paths to walk to get from point A to point C. There's B, but there's like okay, let's make this numbers. Instead of like 1 to 3, you have to go through 2, but you have to go through 2. You can go to 2.1, you can go through 1.5, you can go to 2.3, okay? So there are all these different options in the middle that will take you, like, be a stepping stone between 1 and 3 here, okay? And then they're bringing my attention to the lack of this transformation you're going to see in the relationships in your life, which is what leads me to believe that these are going to be energies and people that you have already dealt with, you already know, but likely will be coming up from the past, okay? These are going to be people who are ready to step on this journey, but don't know what journey it is. They're going to be showing up just saying, hey, I kind of need a little bit of your energy, or I kind of just felt drawn to you. I don't know why I'm reaching out to you, or hey, remember me? Probably not, but like we went to high school together and we didn't know each other at all, never said a single word to each other, but hey, what's up? Hello, I noticed that you're doing this. How can I do this too? How can I join you? How can I help you out? How can I learn from you? Also, I'm getting a lot of strangers as well, but you're going to be surprised with the people that you know or kind of don't know, people you've crossed paths with in the past that are going to be wanting to take your example. And I'm getting there are going to be some people who seem to have it all or seem to be on top of their game, but at the end of the day, you're going to actually notice that they're not. And they see a reflection of their lack within your abundance, okay? So they're saying that's not specific. That's pretty much on point for all of you, okay? So that's awesome. So there are going to be energies that want to build. They want to take your example. They see that you are thriving and that you're happy and that you are able to communicate your path in a way that makes them want to have a story to tell that is similar to yours, okay? And with the Magician, they're seeing your ability to manifest easily, okay? When you connect your intentions with God, with Source, with divine healing light, with crystalline DNA, you're able to manifest literally whatever you want because it is within God's will. It's within your DNA blueprint because you're aware of because you're aware of which things these are. Therefore, there is no friction in between you and what you're doing. Therefore, things flow very easily. This is why manifestation works. This is why all of these little techniques that are kind of going around and super cool and like they mostly work, but they work best if they're within your blueprint, okay? And if they're within, like, I'll say God's will just to simplify it. But if they're not, I mean, you can force something and push it, and like, of course, that can kind of work, but that creates karma, okay? It's like if you everything creates karma, okay? If you leave dishes in the sink, your karma is then to go finish your dishes, okay? That's just the way of it. If you force an energy into doing something, feeling something, experiencing something, okay, your karma is going to be the reciprocal energy of that coming around. So your intention is pure. People see that you're working through your actual blueprint, and that is inspiring. People don't understand this. So you have Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Coins. Okay, so this is something that you've been keeping close to your chest, but now you are cracking it open, okay? So your body is saying that while there's something that you maybe really liked, you're going to have an opportunity to redo this again. For some reason, I'm seeing like Selena, Queen, in my mind's eye. So Selena could be significant, or just her story. They're also showing me Frida Kahlo like laying on her back, like painting with her like mouth, okay? So there's something here that you do that was left unseen, but people are seeing the finished product. They're not seeing the practice or the ritual or the way that you got there. And this is drawing them towards you, okay? Your body is saying that the more that you do what you do, they're saying you don't have to process any energy anymore. You were just living, you were just being, you are following your blueprint. And because of this, Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups, okay? You're being seen as unconditional love. People are seeing God in you, even people who don't believe in God. And going back to what I said before about light and shadow attributes to literally everything. People who don't believe in God, but they believe in the universe, they're starting to recognize God or the universe or 12th dimensional source healing light or crystalline healing light or whatever it is that you resonate with because of wherever it is your soul's individual stream of consciousness is from in our being, okay? People are starting to recognize that there's more, okay? There's more to you, there's more to the universe, and they're seeing this through you, through your body. There's something about your body. They're showing me like an apparition, okay? They're showing me somebody with they keep showing me like core, like abdominals. So maybe you have like abs or something, or maybe you have a lot of focus on your solar plexus at this time. The person that you are is like, they're saying your aura like speaks through your body. You might not even recognize this. The way that I'm hearing the way you walk, way you talk, way you say my name is beautiful, wonderful, don't you ever change. I think that's Hey Stephen by Taylor Swift. I forgot about that song. But you have the Eight of Wands with the Justice card, which is saying that you are going to be getting any past karmas that people have that have involved you in the past that belong to other people, not to you. Your karmic slate is clean at this point, but your body is kind of picking up on people trying to come into your energy or people needing to finish their karma when it comes to you. So at this point, you're going to be able to expect apologies, expect people who kind of like left you hanging, like coming back around, okay? Expect communication, expect travel opportunities, expect like they're saying a windfall of monetary abundance, okay, which is awesome. And then of course, they're saying with all of this orange here, kind of expect and experience a pleasureful experience to come through that was, they're saying it's like karmic credit, like positive karma from a past life. There's likely like a very traumatic energy that you have from a past life, or something where you needed to work through that karma, and you are likely aware of what it is. Your body has finished processing this, and now you're in a magnetization for positivity, okay, for abundance in all areas of life, for ease in all areas of life, for divine will in all areas of life. And your physical body is like, it's going through the motions. This is where it's on autopilot, because you already know what to do, because you've done it before, but never in this vessel. But you've now tuned up this vessel, and it's very unique. And your body wants you to know that we have 8 and 11. Okay, so 8, 11, you could be seeing quite a bit. I'm hearing Love Song by The Cure. That's been coming out in my readings quite a bit lately. There's a sense to you that is ethereal, that is transformative, always leveling up, and also humanitarian as well. Your friends are very lucky that you even give them the time of day, whether they're old or new, or you think you know them or not. The fact that they are on your radar, people are very blessed for that, okay? And then this is interesting. You have the Four of Wands, clarifying the Magician. Okay, so you might be drawing yourself towards union in a particular area of life. Okay, this is Four of Wands. This is like the 11-11 card. This is twin flame union. Okay, this is also this is happy connection. This is masculine and feminine energies drawing that full embodiment. This is like buying a house. This is getting a new car. This is settling down. This is like opening up the chapter book of your happily ever after that people debate whether or not exists. But the thing is, people see you standing in this energy. Therefore, this is what you're magnetizing towards you. And your body, something about your body, maybe it's the way that you move, even like literally the way you walk, way you talk, way you say my name, just you being inherently you, is kind of drawing more luck to you. And I was gonna say in a way that you don't know what to do with, but they're drawing me back to the attention that you are at this point on spiritual autopilot. Like they're saying walk in, but it's like your higher self. It's your highest being. It's like you are fully activated. They're showing me ascended master and Christ consciousness again. So take it if it resonates. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. All right, expect clarity, expect communication, expect confirmation, expect your boundaries to be respected. People are going to be coming to you with a lot more respect. It's interesting that these things are coming up because this is a message from your body. You've set your boundaries in the past with people, okay? And the way that you speak has changed. So people know that, people know what your boundaries are because you've established them in the past. But at the same time, the way that you speak is kinder. It is more gentle. It is more generous. It's more grateful, and it's more unconditionally loving. So people know, that when it's you, or they know when it's them, even if they pretend that it's not, they know that it is, because they know that it can't possibly be you. You're holding up a mirror to people. And so this is where I expect a lot of them to be coming back around. Expect people to be like, I'm seeing them like hiding, shivering, quivering, like afraid to approach you, because they know that people right now, they're feeling like your presence, your attention is a blessing, okay? And there's something about your body. People are like, they want to see you in person. They want to touch you. They want to be near you. They want to listen to your voice. There's something about you that is so extremely, extraordinarily, and uniquely magnetizing. It just draws them, and it's alluring. And it's not in a devilish energy where it's like, oh, this is bad for me, or they're getting obsessed, or they're getting addicted. It's none of that negative energy. It is only because it's alluring, because it's connected, because it is divine source healing light, and consciously or unconsciously, that is what every single soul on a journey in this incarnation in their vessel is searching for, okay? And you embody this fully. So energies are allured towards you. They're drawn towards you. They want you in every single way possible all the time, because you represent that missing piece. You embody that missing piece, and that they're saying embody, pun intended, okay? So something about your body, it just drives people insane. I don't know in what way you are doing this. Maybe you're a dancer and people have never seen those movements before, those shapes. Okay, maybe you're a yogi and people are like, oh, so that's how you add energy work to yoga. Okay, or maybe you are exploring your sensuality or your sexuality, or you're like a nude model or something like this, and people are there's something about your body, the way that you move, okay, the way that you speak, every single thing, that every action, they're like, this is a message from your body, but it's more so a message from your vessel, from your physical incarnation, because they're so connected that it's almost difficult to separate the two, because they're not separate. And they don't want me to separate it. They don't want me to try to separate energies that have been meshed together, because they're saying that you've cleansed everything that's in between. And I love this. I absolutely love your energy. Group 3, you're amazing. And don't change a thing, you are amazing. You have the Moon and you have Judgment. Okay, Judgment and Justice coming out is like two of my favorite like combos of cards lately, because these are things working in your favor, okay? Also, I love this card, because check out this cute little like skeleton. I'm kind of seeing like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas in my head, so that could be significant for some of you. There's a little sign for you. Oh, okay, because you're showing people who are like, no, Christmas is way cooler than Halloween, because it's not my comfort zone. But then they like look at you and they explore your amazingness, and then they realize that it's only like they saw it was amazing because it was their own potential that was untapped. Okay, so that's what's coming out here. And the moon, okay? Things left unsaid are going to be coming to the surface. People want to get to know you. They want to get to know your mind, your body, your spirit, your consciousness. They want to know how you got to where you are, and they want to know your inner workings. They want to know your entire story. They want to know your entire path. People are so curious about you. They're so drawn to you. Why is this coming up from your body? Let me literally pull. They're saying you don't need to do that. Stop, okay? Okay, because they're showing me 18, okay? They're showing me 188. 188, 10, 10. Okay, perfect, thank you. Because people have seen your journey, or they have seen your thought process, or they have seen things, and they're noticing, like, they're like 1 + 1 is 2, but they're not the like mathematician that put those two things together, so they don't understand why. They just know they were taught that, okay? But you understand why, so they're able to see and this is obviously very simplified, but they're able to see they're able to see the blueprint of the universe through you and your vessel and your utilization of your vessel. And so at this point, you are stepping in your highest vibrational timeline, your highest vibrational version of your vessel, and there is nothing that can possibly lower your vibration at this point. And so people consciously or unconsciously want to raise their vibration, and so they're drawing themselves to you, and this is coming through your body. They keep saying your body, like it's like you are shining. It's like you might not notice this, but people might see a golden aura around you. They might see golden light coming out of your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth. Okay, people, it's like you are an embodiment of light. You are an embodiment of source. You are an embodiment of making your own path of perfect manifestation, because you're in alignment with divine will. And that is different than just scripting out that you want $1 million. That is different than doing like the whisper method. That is different than trying to impose your will on the universe. That is being the universe and only moving through flow. And so people are looking at you, they're looking at your body, they're looking at your vessel, and they're going, how does group number 3, how do they have everything together? How is their posture so straight? Why is their voice so beautiful? Why are they so mentally healthy? How are they so emotionally sound? How do they have all this knowledge? And it's because you started planting the seeds, and you allowed yourself to grow, and you looked at yourself when it was difficult, and you treated yourself with love, the way that you would a plant that you adore, or a pet, or a family member, or a friend that you love. You treated yourself the way that you deserve, the way that you would treat God. You treated yourself the way you would treat God, and now other people want to do the same for you as well, except those who don't believe in God and they believe in the universe, or those who don't believe in the universe and they believe in science, or those who don't believe in science and they believe in yoga, or anything like this, or yogic science, whatever it is that people adorn, look up to. This is the way that people are treating you, because they see it within you. They see the reflection of their optimization, their highest vibrational timeline, their optimal self in you, through your body, through your action. And your body physically is saying thank you for all the work that you've put in, because you choosing to plant these seeds has brought your body ease in function. Okay, your organs are very, very healthy right now. If there's ever a question about that, or if you forgot to check in, your organs are extraordinarily healthy. They're saying you might need to actually not need to, but you might feel called to like lay off a little bit on your exercise, or lay off a little bit on your skincare, because there's so much goodness, so much positive energy that your body is still processing, that you don't even need to add more serum into your face, because you've already cleared up your skin, and you don't need an active ingredient or anything anymore. With the 8 of Wands, they're saying you have continued to take action, and you're continuing to take action, and you know which direction flows with you the best, and your body is saying thank you. It's saying thank you for taking those actions, because if you felt, like if you really tuned into your body and the way that your body physically felt, you would see such a difference between where you were and where you are. You've really taken your body, your vessel, so far. And this is by allowing your skin, your molecules, your DNA, all to be activated one by one. Every single individual cell of your being has been activated through source. And this is allowing you to, I'm hearing, and I took the road less traveled, and that has made all the difference. And your body is acknowledging that you do that. They're showing me somebody who like hits the gym like 6-7 days a week. Okay, they're showing me somebody who does yoga 3 times a day. They're showing me someone who wakes up and meditates, writes down their dreams every single morning when they wake up, because that's just what they do. And they're saying that the fact that you have been so sovereign, they keep saying energetic sovereignty to me. The fact that you've been so sovereign, it's like your mind, emotions, body, spirit, consciousness, they've all meshed into one. And so your physical body, your physical vessel is, it is like I'm tapping into your higher self. It is like I'm tapping into source. It is like I'm tapping into your emotions and your thoughts and your Akashic records, because it is all, like, they're all quantum entangled. You have created divine quantum entanglement with yourself in every single way possible. And there's something about you that is just an anomaly. And your body is saying no because you cracked a code. You cracked a code and you had faith. Okay? They want you to continue doing your chakra work, and they want you to focus on your expansion of divine love throughout all of your chakras. They want you to continue to embody unconditional love and gratitude and source and faith. And they want you to continue to tap in with the earth, not just the human collective, but the actual earth. They want you to continue tapping in with everything, with the void as well. And they want you to, just continue doing what you're doing, because whatever it is, you've been doing it right and you know what you're doing. And there's no amount of advice that I could read off of cards for you that will be more in tune or aligned than your own intuition, which is now, as I said earlier, a part of your physical cells. So, I think that pretty much sums it up for you. Oh, okay, also, they're saying don't forget to braid your hair. All right, don't forget to braid your hair, to wrap your hair, to wear your hat, or whatever it is. If you're reading this, you should know exactly what I'm talking about, or listening to this, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. So, don't forget to keep your energy. Your hair is your antenna. It holds your entire DNA, all of your blueprints for everything in it. It also picks up, there are antenna, it picks up on everything around you at the same time as holding everything that you are. So the tighter wrapped your hair is, the more you're wearing a hat when you're in energetically chaotic situations, the more you braid your hair when you're not in need of your DNA for channeling messages or something like this, or intuitive work, or like self-introspection or something like this. Please keep your hair tied or braided or something like this, because it just protects your energy field. It's another way of protecting your aura, and you likely already know this if you're listening to this too. Also, psychometry is coming out, so you might want to like practice psychology. They're also showing, or psychometry, they're also showing me billet reading, okay, where for example, you have a card and you place your hand on it and you utilize your hand in order to pick up the message on the card. Okay, this was 9 of Wands, of course. So that is okay. One more thing. Yes, one more thing. If there's a situation where you have been picking up on somebody sending you messages but then not actually hitting send, or trying to talk to you and then deleting the message before they do it, or if you've been picking up on a message that is coming through before it comes through, they're saying expect this to come through now. Okay? There's a reason that has... They're saying there's a reason that has nothing to do with you, which is why something's been like hot and cold, in and out, like energetically communicative, but physically not present, okay? And this has to do with the energetic sovereignty within your cells, because this energy is seeking that and has not yet found it, okay? And because of that, that is like, there's a barrier between the energy and the physical. For you, that is not existent. So for you, you're able to pick up on this easily, this other energy. They're saying, do expect communication. Like, they're literally saying right now, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if you get a text on your phone while you're listening to this. Because it needs to come from light and love and energetic sovereignty and source and truth and all of this. And for you, that just is what you are, okay? For this other energy, whatever it may be, it has a bit of a journey in order to be able to send that through its vessel, okay? So just understand that that's what's going on. And then we do have 8 of Wands, which is another card of communication, another card of travel. You might be hit with an unexpected opportunity to go somewhere, do something fun, go camping, go hiking. I'm seeing a couple of you will be getting on a plane, like last minute, just kind of going on a little weekender. Some of you will be invited to go on a retreat or like a yoga thing or something like this, okay? So keep an eye out for these opportunities, and they're saying make preparations ahead of time because you see it coming, you feel it coming. So clean your house, find someone to take care of your animals, put a little bit of money aside, do a couple extra crunches, get ahead on your work, you know, stuff like this. Prepare because you already know what's coming. Don't wait until you see it to believe. Just know that it exists and it's coming your way. So make preparations ahead of time. You already know what I'm talking about, probably, most likely. Okay, that is all I have for you. And it's interesting that your body's picking up on this. You're probably very, very clairsentient, okay? Well, you probably have all the clair abilities because of where you're at in your evolution, which is amazing and gorgeous, and we should be besties. Hit me up in the email. I do respond. Anyway, so I love you so much. These are all the messages that I have for you. No, they're saying one more. Path. Okay, this is interesting. They're showing me Appalachian Trail. Okay, they're showing me Pacific Crest Trail. They're showing me like a hike or like a backpacking trip or something that takes a very long time. Okay, if this could be a sign or synchronicity for you, this is either something that is coming up, an opportunity to do something you've been wanting to do for a long time, or if you've already done something like this and you experienced an activation point in your timeline. They're saying exactly, okay, expect an event horizon surrounding this energy. Okay. That is all the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for being here today. This reading was a little long, but that's okay because I love you and you're awesome. Thank you for allowing me to dive into your energy. I hope this helped shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful, phenomenal, fantastic, and a little bit crazy realm. Okay. Namaste, group 3.